trying to take these ticks and distribute them everywhere.
Gotcha.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
No one cares about getting Lyme disease. Like, I'm not afraid of Lyme disease. I don't want to get that thing that doesn't let me eat me.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I was reading this article and they were talking about like kind of dangers and insustainability of meat. Like I mean it's terrible for the environment. Like, I'm sorry. But they were like, so maybe in the future humans can switch to like eating bugs for protein, and it's like, fucking Christ, man, anything to avoid a plant-based diet. Like
We will grow meat in a test tube, and we will have a protein-like, meat-like substance.
I mean, growing in all the moving that I've done in the last couple of years, I have seen so much agriculture. And in Texas and in California, holy moly, cattle farming. Like, like it
you mean they're farming moles in California?
Moles? What?
Yeah, you said holy moly cattle farming. Yeah. So
yes.
Permaculture.
It is a hybrid of moles and Hal. Speaking of weird things in Nevada, you should, if you want to look up something interesting because you like rocks, Fairview Peak fault. It was an earthquake that happened out here, not in Reno, but like 2 hours away. In Dixie Valley, and it started at Fairview Peak. And we were driving along, and I was like, I see that. And so I pulled it up on my phone, and then I could see the marker ahead, and I was like, oh, geology is wonderful. But it was really cool. They were talking about how it just, you just started hearing these loud booming sounds all through the valley before the earthquake happened, and then all of a sudden the valley dropped, depending on where it was at, 6 to 10 fucking meters. Like just, and then the mountain goes up, and now there's this crazy fault line. It's really cool.
That's cool.
It's pretty rad, man. Everybody needs to come to Nevada. It's terrifying. If you want to practice for the zombie apocalypse, it's a perfect place. There's a lot of interesting people.
I've already got my zombie plans. Thank you.
Oh my God. I freaking love it out here. It is the most bizarre place I have ever lived.
Hal keeps texting me. Discord. Iadenveigh.
Did I text you?
Oh,
no,
it's just his Discord notification.
It's my Discord notifications.
Yeah. The head of Vecna will tell you that the stream has now been running for 3 minutes 20 seconds. And welcome. Yeah, we've been live. We've been live through all of that. Hi, welcome. Welcome to
Glad I didn't say anything terribly offensive.
I trust you. Welcome to Iron Session 47 on rpgmp3.com. Visit us on the Discord, visit us on the website, visit us at the Patreon and the Twitter and the Facebook, all of those other wonderful places. Chat with us this evening in the wondrous chat area. You see we've already got some chat going on. We have our usual cast this evening, except for Bill, who has been heavily dieting. He's done one of those crash diets, and he's dropped a ton of weight, and he's got a bit shorter because of it. So...
Very
bigger dick though.
Probably, yeah, probably a lot. Probably his dick is a lot bigger.
It's relative to the body size. It's not truly bigger. It's just by comparison.
No, I think it's truly bigger.
Okay.
Oh, poor Bill.
What he gets for not being here.
That's exactly it. Oh God, this is gonna be a glorious evening.
All right. So what are we doing? Somebody want to do a recap?
Please.
Bill, would you like to do a recap? No?
Evan.
Yes, Evan. Hi, how's it going?
Bill and gang, after surviving their combat with Hiliot, spent a lot of time talking the last 2 weeks, and I kind of lost track of what they were actually doing. Because I think we were discussing the ethics of having a zombified giant thing that I never got the conclusion on what y'all decided.
Thing had the giant walk into the great big forge at torch and did burn itself all up.
Yep.
Oh,
because that was the ethically superior choice.
That was humane.
Well, I mean, it's a zombie. It doesn't need to be humane with that. It's dead already.
However, maybe this will encourage us to think about, Tatia is interested in making a special home, a farm, if you will, for these creatures to go to, a safe place, so they don't really have to die.
They're already dead, dude.
No, you know
what I mean?
I've learned they're an offense to the universe and to people in general. It's okay to create them if I have a need, like to carry batteries, but I have to destroy them afterwards because they offend people. So
they're like offensive constructs, but with flesh.
Right.
Yes. Right. Okay.
I mean, right. That's exactly true. I mean, I don't know. They could be related to someone in the town you're going to visit.
Grandma. When you see Grandma carrying, Alexander's batteries, that's pretty buzzkill.
Right. Poor old Grandma.
Do I have a voice?
Particularly bad Grandma.
No.
Okay, cool. Thanks, hon.
What was that question?
My question is, do I have a voice? Because I know
Billy. Give it one.
God damn it.
Well, we've already established there's a lot of lore and non-canonical stuff for Kiernan. Like, how does he poop? Does he stealth poop? Like, I think I can establish some lore here, and then Bill is obligated to maintain canon.
Can you do a good Glaswegian accent?
Yeah, right. Or maybe a Liverpudlian.
I don't know.
Actually,
Kiernan's Jamaican.
Actually, Wit can do Liverpudlian.
What's Liverpudlian?
Ringo.
Oh, Ringo. Would I do my voice for Ditto?
That would be basically that's for Kiernan. So Kiernan probably doesn't poop. Probably just seeps out as smoke or some stuff. I don't know. All right. So last session, what happened was they left Torch and they're heading to a town called Iadenveigh, which is about, what did we say, 4 days travel?
Yes.
To the west. They're going to travel directly west until they get to the top of the Dagger River, and then they're going to follow the western bank of the Dagger River down until they get to Iadenveigh.
There appear to be horses.
You do have horses, yeah. You sold up your cart. Well, no, you left your cart and bought some horses. Apparently, Kiernan is on a horse.
Yeah, why am I under the horse as opposed to?
Just because that's where you should be. Okay. In the nighttime, you set up a rope trick in which to hide. You left the horses and the cat outside the rope trick, and in the night, something came, and that something murdered one of the horses, almost murdered Kiernan, and had a good go at shooting at some of the party before a combination of airwalking Buligup. Was it airwalk?
Fly.
No, you actually cast fly. Flying Buligup and wizard spells, and that was about it, really, honestly. Kiernan stabbed it a little bit. Put it down. So it was a ball of murder.
Do not fuck around when it comes to robots.
What is this gin-looking thing with the 31 health?
What?
Gin-looking thing?
That's Silas.
Oh, is he Tatia's consort?
Correct.
Consort.
Consort.
Yes.
I mean,
probably that too.
Maybe later. He does have a lot of skills. I'm sure he's got some points in that too.
I'm collecting up any bits of Murderball I can find, labeling them, because this thing probably could program and inject nanites and many other things that I'm very interested in.
Oh yeah, so the Murderball attacked you because chat made it attack you.
Oh wow.
It was a random encounter from chat.
Yeah.
Can I take a nap?
So it's still nighttime. You guys haven't done anything other than kill the Murderball. We actually stopped just after it died, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So Kiernan is still injured. One of the horses is dead. Another horse is injured. And I think that's about it. Nobody. Oh, and Tatia is a little injured, I think, too.
Is it possible for Tatia to heal the horses?
Well, you can heal the one that isn't dead.
Yes. The other one, that's another kind of magic. So, Tatia. So is this
you already did.
Did you heal this? Oh yeah, this horse has no. Oh, this horse.
Yeah.
Did you heal this already?
For whatever reason, we're short.
I guess you did.
Yeah.
I do not mind riding a horse that was raised deaded and riding a dead horse.
Yes, however, some people would.
I will whip the dead horse.
I'm going to make it so she can ride Nicodemus.
Oh, nice.
Or I could make her a magic horse if she preferred.
That would be cool, but I'd much rather ride my Tatia would very much rather ride her furry companion.
Right, because cats love being ridden. That's not going to break his spine in any way.
Oh, it's not, because that's why we are going to give it this special equipment so that it doesn't hurt him. And he's just very excited because kitties love to cuddle their owners.
Right, and run all day.
I think I have less blood than I started the day with. So is there any way that I could take a short rest and time out while y'all kind of figure out what to do with the horses?
Holy shit, it's like Bill's here.
Really?
Yeah.
Silas, are you good at preparing horse meat?
I certainly can give it a try. Are you wanting to eat the horse?
Would be wasteful not to, wouldn't it?
I suppose, but
I don't need to eat, but these guys do.
We do have rations, sir. Are you? I can cook the horse. We could have horse for breakfast, I suppose. Mistress, horse for breakfast?
It sounds good to me. If it sounds good to everybody else. Side note: it's not like it is here in the United States where you can't kill and eat a horse, right? In this universe, we eat horses. Well, yeah, but here in the States, you can't just go up to a horse and kill it and eat it. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't do that with most animals in most countries.
Yeah.
Unless you own them.
If you're driving down the highway and there's a hog that's been hit, you can get out and take it and throw it in the back and go and grill it. It's totally legal.
But if it's a horse, you can't.
I don't know if it's a horse. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Or deer.
So, okay. Well, I guess that doesn't fucking matter. So, in Pathfinder universe...
What matters here is, as long as it's not going to offend your deity, I'm down for it.
Okay. So, do people eat horse in this universe?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay. So, Silas, it would be greatly appreciated if you could prepare this for a meal. Thank you very much. That would allow us to save up the rations for extra as a reserve.
She's just scoring points with her cohort left and right.
Silas heads off and comes back with a very neat apron on.
Kiss the
You look so handsome. Is there anything I could do to help you, Silas?
How are your butchering skills, madam? Not so good, I don't think.
Oh. Well,
can I roll anything for that?
That I would be more trouble than help. I may just stay out of the way.
Not. What are you doing? Are you trying to butcher with him?
I'm looking at if I have any relative skills that are relevant here.
Survival would be a skill for butchering in the wild.
That's true. I do not have that. I do not have survival skills, which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I got some.
I mean, we might want to get rid of the corpse to not attract predators, but if those predators are robots, then it really doesn't matter.
True.
How quickly into the night did the battle bot attack?
I want to say it was first watch. I think Kiernan normally takes first watch, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So rough time frame.
2 hours, 3 hours, maybe tops. It's probably 3 hours or so into the night at this point.
Okay, then I'm fully rested.
Hey, there you go.
So I want to put my armor on, since I will be helping to stand guard after this. And let me also see if, well, I do not need to eat any of this horse meat. Perhaps I can help my friends. I am very handy with a blade, no? So let us see if I can help butcher a horse in the middle of the night. Like a...
Right.
That is like a sentence that a normal person says.
Right? So you look at Silas and he's wearing his butchering apron and his slippers and
let's see if
starting to carve up the horse in the middle of the night.
It might be advisable if we keep watch outside of the rope trick so we can actually see approaching things before they slaughter more of our mounts.
26 to survival.
Okay, you help
Nice.
Silas to butcher the animal, take out its soft yielding innards, and hang it. And
with my glaive, I just slice it up.
Right, with a glaive, the most delicate butchering instrument.
So,
you hang it and leave it to do its thing.
Is it early enough in the evening that I'll be able to reclaim the spell slots I used?
No, it was. Let's say it's 3 hours into the watch, so you got 5 hours left.
Okay.
So I don't know how that works for your thing.
Well, I mean, I only need an hour with my ring, but I don't know if you're enforcing the recent casting limit and.
I don't give a shit. Just do what you want.
Okay.
That I took first watch.
Be reasonable. Right, you did. You ran out and bravely attacked the Murderball.
Yes. Can I take a nap for the remaining 5 hours and recover health?
You may also. Well, yes, you'll get your level in health. Is it in Pathfinder or your Constitution? So your level, right?
I think it's level, yeah.
You'll get seven hit points back.
Okay, I'll take it.
If you rest. As will Tatia.
Otherwise, I think I did my job, and just wake me up when breakfast is ready.
As will Tatia. You might also want to change your trousers, because I think there's something in there you might want to wash off.
Is it smelly?
Just saying. I mean, there was a wee bit of panic, I think, on that Murderball.
Are there trees or anything about?
There's some very sparse trees nearby, but there's not much you could really call a live tree. It's just,
Well,
yeah. Why? What are you doing?
Well, can I use?
Oh God, he's googling a weird spell.
I just want to make sure I actually have the right spell.
Commune with nature.
Oh no, that's a normal spell. Thing has access to all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh.
Not that. Why is my... Yeah. Can I cast wood shape?
Sure.
So I want to make a ladder out of one of the trees so that Kitty can use it to climb into the...
Like a cat ramp.
Yeah.
Okay, cat ramp. How much wood does wood shape let you shape?
10 cubic feet plus 1 cubic feet of level, so 17 cubic feet of wood.
Yeah, that's a lot of wood.
I figure if I make it roughly ladderish, then I can actually maybe pack it to my horse and not have to remake it every night.
So you're thinking he's gonna walk up a ladder?
Yeah, I've seen big cats do that.
You mean trained ones with trainers?
Well, maybe. I mean, cats can walk on the edge of all sorts of things and stuff.
Yeah,
and the ladder's got to be pretty simple if it's at an angle.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Okay, you can make a laddery, rampy doohickey. How long is it going to be?
Like
because it's going
15 feet.
I'm going to say it's going to be pretty long, right? Because it's going 5 feet high. I mean, he could just reach up and climb in, of course.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking I might later want to make this thing taller, and a ladder would be useful for both him and me to get in. Can I make it higher off the ground?
That's a safe to be.
Okay, so it looks like an actual ladder with rungs and nonsense.
Sure.
Okay, you make a big, like those cheap wooden ladders they used to see in the dark days of Victorian times, with people going around cleaning windows and changing gas lamps and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, I think I can make crude things. Fine detail isn't possible. 30% chance of any shape that includes moving parts doesn't work.
Boy, I'm here to clean your windows and sweep your chimney, I am.
Exactly like that.
Chimmery.
You didn't even move an elbow. That was just not good enough.
If I did secure shelter, we'd actually have a chimney.
I'm Dick Van Dyke.
Jiminy.
There we go. All the elbow movings.
A sweep is as lucky can be.
Careful, we might get a. We're gonna get a strike.
Chim
Yeah,
chim
right. Because that's right. What's gonna happen is Twitch/Google/YouTube is gonna be like, that's definitely that fucking song. They're clearly sung by the professional original cast.
DMCA strike.
That's amazing.
Well, I could I could talk the rest of the night like Dick Van Dyke. Nope, that's not it.
No, that's Ringo Van Dyke.
God damn it! I can't help it. I always switch into my dog's voice. Oh man, I asked somebody the other day if they had picked out a voice for their dog, and they looked at me like I was crazy.
I really should.
Everybody has voices for their pets, right?
I don't have a voice for my cat.
Oh.
I don't think any. Leah has a voice for. I think she has a voice for.
Tyrael.
I think she does have Tyrael. She has a voice for Tyrael. He's like a big stupid surfer dog.
Tyrael.
And I think she may have a voice for Weasley because. Yeah.
Ron Weasley.
Bits and crits. It's the voice that the animal uses, not the voice you use to talk to your animal.
Right.
Correct. It is the voice that my animal uses to talk to me.
Like
right.
Ruby not as very famous.
But not in her head.
Right.
Yes,
That's right.
It's out loud.
Right.
That's what Ditto, and I haven't figured out what Ahsoka's voice is right now, but Ditto is definitely Rango.
So fun. Gonna be good. It also works well when Ditto's talking to Evan, I assume.
And Totoro is Russian.
Really?
He has the beauty mark on his face, and so he reminds me of Kermit from whenever the Muppets, they go do their tour and they sing, and then Kermit, he goes to the Russian gulag. You don't remember this?
Apparently not.
That famous scene where Kermit gets tortured in a Russian prison.
This is real, y'all.
By
That count with the Turkish bath scene.
Was there.
All right, so
Cut to Lawrence of Arabia next to Kermit.
And then Wicked is a naughty French girl.
Really?
Yes.
I think Evan should do your new pet.
Heiny.
I'm excited that the party's going to be enjoying horse meat in the morning.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. What voice are we going to give to the dead horse?
Okay, you have a butchered horse, which I'm removing. Whose horse was that? Did we roll for that? Oh, it was Tatia's horse. Okay, very good. It's gone. It's dead. Kevin the horse is dead. I don't know what that link is. It looks filled with stuff. Am I going to click it? Yes, probably. Oh, although it's...
Yes! There you go!
Oh, no.
See,
What?
It's for real! I love the Muppets.
Gulag Kermit. Oh, my God.
Gulag Kermit, yes!
Well, shit. Just when you thought it was not safe, it's never safe to click on links on the internet. All right, so the rest of the night passes relatively uneventfully. You get the cat into the... Let's move everyone. Okay, why has Kiernan got a blue dot? What does Kiernan's blue dot mean?
I don't know. How do I remove that blue dot?
He was vanished.
Oh, that's right. Now he's unvanished. Silas is in. Is whoever's waiting outside the thing, or are you waiting inside the thing?
I'm in the room.
I assume keeping watch would be good outside.
Yeah, so I was going to put up on this. What are you doing?
I was moving you because I'm putting everyone in the rope trick. But if you're standing inside there, oh, I see what you're saying. You're going to be over there. Sorry, I was just putting everyone to the left of the rope trick to indicate their insidiness.
No, I want to be on top of this rock looking at everything in case somebody tries to attack us.
Sounds good. Let's do that. Okay, you keeping the horses there, or are you going to pull them in a little bit? I'll pull the horses in a little bit.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen if the horses are not close to us?
I'll cluster them there so that if I area effect, they're all hit.
Oh, boy. Then the optimum play, guys, is to separate them in exactly 3 spaces. I'm just kidding.
Right? Well, actually, you picketed them, right? So they should technically still be in a line. There. They're picketed. You moved the picket. It just means that I can lightning bolt them now instead.
That's the only problem, like secure shelter, and even when you get a Darwin's Instant Fortress or whatever, it doesn't actually have a stable attached to it. So there's no place unless you bring your mounts inside and
sleep with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they made this game, it wasn't really designed for people traveling with horses over land, was it? A lot of these traditional items were, you're living in a dungeon, why would you need a horse?
Well, if we've survived this book, by the end, I should be high enough level to teleport us back, so.
Yes, and that's what the thing, when you get a certain level, you'll just teleport everywhere.
Yep, it's like fast traveling. You get far enough in a game, and you just don't worry about not fast traveling anymore.
Right.
I love that, Nia, so it's great.
That's travel everywhere.
Except for some reason, I feel like anything over 500 gold to travel somewhere in ESO is just absurd, and I will not pay it.
Over how much?
500.
Oh God, no! I'll never do that.
Yeah, stupid.
I'll run there instead, always.
Exactly.
That way I get to find 100 other things to distract me and make me forget what I was going there for.
Hey guys, there's fish. Let's go fishing.
Yeah. Let's go hack this wood. Yay! 10 stacks of maple. Woo!
So,
all right.
How long do we travel for in a day?
What's that down to you guys? I assume about 8 hours to 8 to 10 hours or 12 hours. How long are you traveling?
Oh, I wrote it down too.
Well, just because to enable Tatia to ride Nicodemus,
okay,
I plan to cast Animal Purpose Training on Nicodemus, which I believe would only last 7 hours, but I can use my Rod of Extend to make that 14 hours.
Nah. Yeah, that's a long time. I mean, how long do you want? I mean, I guess it depends on how fast you're traveling.
It's extensive.
Yes, I mean, we've got 2 mules, 2 horses, and a tiger now traveling.
Right.
I mean, theoretically, I could probably walk just as much because I never get tired.
I should differentiate between the mules and the horses, shouldn't I, really?
I mean, unless they're galloping most of the time, I could probably even just walk because I don't have fatigue.
Right. Oh no, that's not a good-looking mule.
Okay.
So what are you doing? How long? Well, I mean, it's up to you, dude. If you want to cast it and just travel for 7 hours, that's on you guys.
Are we? Is there anything time sensitive? I mean, is there any reason why we're in a rush?
What's that?
Other than limiting the number of encounters that we might have with murder bots in the wild, but they are good experience.
Murder bots are good XP. Let's not lie.
What was that on the screen?
The giant mule.
It's a giant mule, twice as large as any horse.
The black thing?
Which I only have enlarged person. I don't have enlarged animal.
There was like a black thing across the screen right here. I
think that was the mule.
Okay.
Yeah, they all suck, so you just having horses.
My contacts are bothering me, probably because I've been wearing them in the desert. So I took them out so I can kind of see the computer screen.
Oh, so when you were like, there's a thing over here, it looks like a gray blob.
It did. I was like, it looks like a black spirit. What's coming? I was getting ready to fight.
It was that, but bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it looks like a black, like, rectangle going like this.
There. Now you have. Pick whichever one you want to be mules or whichever one you want to be horses.
Okay, so we can have 2 more encounters before we're out of mounts.
Just saying, there might be more encounters and mounts. Who has a horse?
No more encounters.
How many did we have to begin with? We had 5. Now we have 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And am I able to ride, or is Tatia able to ride Nicodemus now?
Once I cast animal purpose training on him, you will be able to, but that will make him temporarily forget all his tricks, I believe.
Oh.
How's he gonna give her a high five?
All it means that is if you're attacked while you're riding him, he won't be able to fight.
Well,
I mean, I could dismiss the spell.
Can you not just as well ride on the back of a horse with somebody else? I mean, we are not all that heavy.
I mean, the other option is you can actually make a phantom steed you've got.
Yeah, I've got and I've got the communal version too. But
would you be able to cast something like? Well, so what is it that you are doing that would make? Is it like an enchantment that would allow me to ride him?
It's a druid spell that it replaces his tricks with a special purpose training.
Okay. So then
for the temporary period.
If it's a spell, I don't have it. Do you have Dispel Magic? Would you be able to use something like that and then he would be able to do it again? Or does that not?
He can just drop his spell, but if you're 3 hours into your day and you get attacked and you drop the spell so Nicodemus can fight, you then can't ride him. Unless Thing recasts this spell, which I don't think he can.
Okay.
I can do it twice if I still have the spell slots.
It seems like a bit of a burn for one of your special abilities just to make the cat rideable when there are other options that doesn't. It still would require your Phantom Steed as an actual spell.
Yes.
Okay. So we could just cast Phantom Steed and make a ghost horse for you instead.
Yeah, I think then we'll just do that.
Can you not ride with your follower? Just double up on the horse.
Cuddle up to Silas.
I mean, it is just a horse that she is not very big. Neither of them are that big. Or if you want to ride on my mule with me, I am very light. I think that we could easily double up on one of these animals. I think they would be fine.
I'm only 110 pounds.
I could bull strength one of the horses to make that easier for it to bear the burden of 2 people.
I weigh 31 fucking pounds.
And I'm 110. That's like still less than the average person. I think Buligup and I could double up.
Okay. I don't even remember how much Tatia weighs. I think I have her set at like 125, 145. There we go. Yeah, I weigh significantly more than your whispery character. Wispy, not whispery. Character weighs.
You can take Kiernan's horse, and Kiernan, you can ride on the back of my mule. It is all settled.
Okay, sure.
Speak to me. Is that okay with everybody else? Are we all right?
Yeah.
Can I nap on the back of the mule while Buligup is driving it?
I mean, I have no problem with you falling asleep on the back of the mule.
I mean, maybe Tatia can just, I don't know, heal Kiernan some so that he has more. I don't know why we haven't done that yet.
Mostly because I was just waiting for the right opportunity. So
you probably want to do that before we sleep so you get the spell slots back. But,
Yes.
So, Kiernan, you want some healing?
Yes, please.
All right. So, Tatia.
When I get that feeling, I need sexual healing.
Holy Jesus.
Sexual.
Okay.
That's another strike right there.
Oh, do I get all of my spell slots back now because we've rested?
Sure. Did you heal people?
I had.
Did you heal?
This is in the new day, so now I'm going to fix.
Did you not heal people before you rested, and then you would have all your spell slots in the morning?
I healed most people except for Kiernan because I just didn't.
I feel like it.
Did you? Right away and he didn't think about it.
Well, I mean, did you run out of spell slots or not?
No, I didn't.
So, Kiernan, did you have enough to heal him?
Yeah, I had.
Okay. 2 like level.
Oh, hold on. No, I only had one of my 5 level 3 spells, so I could still cast Cure Serious up to 4 more times.
And how really?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you could have fully healed Kiernan before you went to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you did that, so you're not burning your morning spells, healing Kiernan.
Okay, all the way to 52 for sure.
Because otherwise, you ain't optimal in any way.
Okay. Do we know? Did this come up last week? Do we know if this murder bot was sent specifically for us, or is it just like going around killing horses and whatever it finds? Do we know?
Probably the latter. But
Got it.
Or maybe it was sent by the Technic League.
Well, that's also a very good option.
You haven't been paranoid about them in a while.
Well, I mean, I did mind scan all of Tatia's followers in case they're part of the.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You did actually do that.
So,
Bitch.
I have given you back everything. You are at 24, and is that 15 and 15? I don't know. I'd have to get a lot closer to the screen to see what it is.
It's good enough.
So
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mount rather than Animal Purpose Training.
Oh, very good.
Was it? Was that the consensus?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I've got Mount and Mount.
No, I didn't think that you needed to. I thought we were just doubling up on the horses. Do we need to? Because we have a good weight distribution.
Well, we could do that too.
No, we're good. Yeah, now we're good. We have you, the consort, and Alexander on a horse each, and then Buligup and I have doubled up, so I don't think we need to ride the tiger anymore.
Because I mean,
Cohort.
Mount's a first level spell, and I can make a
Consort.
light horse or a pony with it.
No, it's fine. We can just double up on my build.
Okay.
I don't want you, in case we get into trouble, I want you to have all your spell slots.
And also, in case you get into trouble, Buligup wants to be riding the horse with Kiernan attached to take them both into the heart of combat.
This is true.
So that horse would be Ambrosius, I'm guessing.
That's funny. I don't know what the horses are called.
Ambrosius.
That's funny.
Alrighty.
All right, so you're heading off again. You head off to the west through the terrifying wastelands. The wastelands eventually give way to more green land. It is not like lush green, but it is greener. There is things growing here. It's not completely barren and blasted like around Torch. So, and you continue that way.
Plants?
I mean, there's definitely mutant plants here. You know it. You know there's mutant plants here. Basically, what's happening is the Numerian plains are giving way to the Numerian plains are starting to rise a little, and it is becoming a little more verdant. Is that
Somebody's got coconuts,
right? That's beautifully terrifying.
That's not me.
It's
it's
Nick.
totally
no name.
me. It's
always
absolutely
Nick.
me.
Around noon, you see up ahead of you a fumer. There are smoke rising from the ground. The ground here is beginning to get damper and muddier.
Did we hear any tales of fumaroles in the region when we were talking about traveling this way, or?
Yeah, I mean, there's talk at the head of the Dagger River, or close to the head of the Dagger River. There is a place of geothermal activity.
Okay, so not Morlocks or the Choking Tower.
No, this is it's a place called Gorham Potts, and it is a place of mud and fumaroles and volcanic ash and clay and that kind of stuff. And you're going to pass basically right through it, or if you want to edge around it, slightly around it.
Is there a reason we might want to go through it?
I mean, it's quicker to go straight through it. It is right at the top of the river, so you can skirt it, but it is quite a big area.
What is the danger if we
It's muddy and hot.
And a geothermal thing could go off in your face and burn you.
And that is true also. There are
flesh-eating techno worms, or who knows what, cockroaches.
We're gonna make our second Lion King reference in the part where it's like boom.
Yes.
Boom. Yeah, you don't want to be there.
Okay.
Is Silas? What do you think, Silas? Do you think it is? You are from around these parts. Do you think it is safe to go through?
I have travelled, sir, quite a ways. I have seen the pots before. They are interesting. I find geothermal activity to be something to study. I have done a little time with that. It is interesting. However, I would cede to the will of my mistress and how urgent she believes it is that we reach our destination. I believe if we go around the pots and then pick up the river, it'll take maybe another half day to get to our destination.
Probably have a couple more days worth of rations now, so that's
good. Of course. Yeah.
Your breakfast horse burgers were great.
Yes.
Man, I was so hungry I could eat a horse.
That's right, and then you did.
And then we did. I think we'll go around it.
So Silas is consulting Tatia. Is that where we were at?
Silas was pulling you into the conversation.
Okay, so Silas, if it sounds like with your expertise, it might be a little bit better if we skirted around. And to be completely honest, I like the way my hair looks like this, and I do not feel like having it singed off. So, I think we should skirt around. I will follow your lead.
No, mistress, I follow your lead.
All right. Well, then how about this? You give me your expert advice.
I've already said, mistress, if we choose to go around, it will add a half day or so to the journey. We can go through the pots. They're not deep in most places, but they are dangerous. But then everywhere here is dangerous.
Many times in my life, I have attempted to ford the river when I should have just paid for the ferry, and I regret it.
Don't pay the ferryman. Don't even set a price.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to go over anything muddy, uncertain depth, or uncertain geothermal stability. So,
not to mention the notorious RUSs or whatever live here.
Wait, I just want to be clear. We're thinking about going through this swampy area, and I'm pretty sure we have a horse named Artax.
A mule. But yes.
So
what could go wrong?
Would we like to put it up to a vote?
Oh my God, you're so democratic.
Of course I am democratic.
Chat says it'll be fine.
All right.
I don't think we're under imminent time pressure since Hellion is probably no longer looking for this area, but
let's take the scenic route.
We're taking the scenic route.
Okay. You skirt the pots. You take the higher ground and the low hills around the top of the pots. You get to view them. They are very impressive if you like that kind of thing. They are basically mud baths fed by geothermal underground stuff.
Oh, that would be so good for our skin.
I added to my Google Maps so I can come back some other time.
Right? You see creatures moving down there, and you see people kind of skirting around the outside and pulling out things from the water in the distance, and eventually you make it around the pots. It added about a half day, so it's getting on towards evening as you kind of come down and reach the side of the Dagger River.
And what do we see?
It is a very large river.
It's the end of the day, you said?
What is it? What? It is getting to nighttime, so there's not much to see, but you are right by the Dagger River.
Well, is this a safe place for us to be setting up camp?
So normally I would think of a river as kind of creating a nice natural barrier on one side. But I've also seen a giant creature come out of water and almost killed Tatia. So I'm not feeling being right next to the water.
Point of order, that was not really water. It was like Numerian fluid. So, I mean,
it was not really water.
But nothing in this land is safe.
No. The Dagger River eventually feeds into the Selen River, which then winds up wandering down most of the continent. So,
why is it called the Dagger? It doesn't appear to be dagger-shaped or
it's called the Dagger River. It's called the Dagger River.
It was founded by John Dagger.
That's right. Kevin Dagger and his brother Steve founded it.
Steve is still very bitter about this.
I mean, the other river that runs by Torch is called the Seven Tears.
Tears like I killed people?
Or yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. No. One on top of each other, like tears.
Like wedding cakes.
Oh, no. Tears with an E. E-A-R, not tears with an E-I-R. I-E-R. Whatever, however you spell that one.
It's not Seven Tears?
No. It could be tears, I guess. But I'm going to go with tears. That's just how it's going to be. Chat suggests that the riverbed is filled with daggers, which is also a possibility.
You fucking sweet.
That makes sense.
I heard of burying the hatchet. Burying the hatchet, but never drowning the daggers.
There's plenty of daggers around.
All right, so would everybody like to set up camp here for the night?
Sure. I'll take the first shift.
All right.
That sounds reasonable to set up camp here. I think we will be good here.
All right. So, good gracious GM, we have decided to take a rest. It's a camp.
You set up for the night. And there's watches. That's pretty exciting. Let's have a roll. Why not, eh? Let's see if you can have another random encounter. Wouldn't that suck?
I could rope trick for 7 hours, or I could use the Rod of Extend to give us 14 hours of rope trick space.
Rope trick! I need to find you. I don't think you were going to stop here. Let me see what I've got. Let's use this. Why not? Okay, I'm going to move you to a different map just so you can set up camp there. Not because there's a fight, just in case.
Oh, that's Kiernan
camp
for a second.
again.
I thought one of the mules had 52 hit points.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't that be great? They have 18 because they're mules. Need to be on the right layer, which I am. I'm dropping the party, which I did, but I don't see them. Great. I do love it when the copy doesn't work and I have to go all the way back to here.
I still see the old map.
That's because I haven't transported you yet.
Let's see. I did not have to burn those spell slots, but I am burning a rope trick.
All right, I'm moving you. You can make fires and shit on here. Here you go. New map coming. Foop. Doesn't have a river on it, unfortunately. But it is a little more verdant.
Excellent.
There we go. Everybody here? Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
So, if you want to, I don't know, where do you want your thingy, Miss Thing? Where's the entrance going to be?
Let's see. Let's
say the river is to the east, so it's to the right, and these are kind of steps down towards the river as the land kind of undulates down.
Let's drop it in right about there, maybe.
Right about there. Let me see what I can do.
And I'll put it up, closer to 10 feet since I have a good ladder now.
Ping for me again.
Like there?
Like there?
Sure.
There? Right there?
Yes.
Cool. There you go.
Oh, I can't move the horses, can I? All right.
Where'd you want the picket? Assuming you're picketing.
Okay. Nice diagonal.
So I am unsure if it's wisest for me to cast Mage Armor on myself and Nicodemus at the start of the day, or wait while we're traveling until we see danger and then cast it.
Can you cast it before we roll initiative so you don't lose a turn, or?
I mean, if we have warning that something's coming, I can cast it ahead of time, but.
I mean, I could always buy you time too.
Trick.
Oh, I love it. Rope trick.
I don't like when Hal just laughs out of nowhere.
Oh no, I'm just listening to Kiernan not be Kiernan. It's hilarious to me.
Oh. I was thinking like, oh, Hal's planning something and laughing at our demise.
No.
He tries to kill us and he just gives us more rations, you know.
I mean that has tended to be the thing, right? So, what are you're setting up, and how is this going to go? You're picketing. Your picket is where's it going?
I think like back here.
Back where? Show me again. Okay, back in. Oh, took it up in the back there.
Yeah,
I would put them in the alcove.
Yeah, because if I've got us 10 feet up, we can have the horses almost right below us, so they can be.
So you're going like here, like diagonally, or?
Sure.
Yeah.
I can do that. Between the tree and the wall there, I guess. Somebody's tucked up against the wall or tucked up against the tree.
Give all the horses a horse burger so they can
pass on eventful.
What about French buzzing?
The night will pass on eventful, so it will all be fine.
Right, but we'll still have this nice setup if we ever want to do a fight, which is always good. I moved you. Sorry, I wanted you on the actual screen. So, okay. So, what's the plan here? Let's just. You're doing watches, and you're sleeping inside. So Nicodemus can get up in the ladder into the space. He has to squeeze through the entrance because he's so large and the entrance is so small.
Oh man, could we teach Nicodemus to do patrol at some point? Is that a thing?
You mean to watch?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why you couldn't, but he can't articulate anything. So,
He just needs to growl. He just needs to like growl or roar. If
yeah, there is a trick, I think, to alert or watch or some similar.
Yeah, I think a gigantic tiger roar would wake people up.
Through an interdimensional space?
Well, there's a window to the real world, so.
So you're all in your interdimensional space, yes?
Except for Kiernan, who's on watch.
Except for Kiernan, who is on watch. Okay, first watch. Kiernan, maybe perception check.
Yes, let me pull up somehow that thing.
I will join him after 2 hours, after I have gotten my 2 hours of sleep.
Gotcha.
I did something that made my character sheet disappear. Where did it go?
Oh, that happens to me.
You can close it and then just reopen it clicking on the same spot.
Got it. Okay, there we go. Perception check. I see strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
It's a skill on the right side under the big list of stuff under perfect perception. Just click the name.
Got it.
Click the name and it should roll it for you.
Skill. And it said
26.
That's pretty nice.
26.
All right. Kiernan, just as Buligup is coming down the ladder to join you for the watch, he can also make me a perception check at that time.
Oh, my fantastic perception.
7. Okay, he doesn't hear anything.
Yeah. Do I?
You, however, do. As Buligup comes down, there is kind of there's a sound from the northwest from the river. It sounds quite like almost like really deep, kind of guttural, excited chattering.
It's another flash flood of daggers.
Hey, okay. Buligup, there's really deep, guttural, excited chattering from the river in the northwest.
Should we wake the others, or should we wait to know what's going on?
I think we should wait. I think we should stay together.
Kiernan has night vision, yes?
Yes.
I have both night vision and low light vision. I have dark vision up to 60 feet, which is, how much is each square? 5 feet?
5 feet.
So 12 squares, or 60 feet.
Shit,
Did we say how far we are from the bank of the river?
Oh, you're quite away from the riverbank. After the whole.
More than 60 feet.
More than tentacle reach.
Right. Depends how big the tentacle is, though, doesn't it?
I've seen enough hentai. I know where this is going.
Oh no!
I have that spell now.
And I like it.
No, I think we should stick together and wait. If it grows closer, gets louder, we may need to wake the others to go investigate. But I think for right now, we should just wait.
All right. You are a very sneaky man.
There's something moving towards you down in this general area. It's just coming out of the darkness.
Which general area? If you indicated, I missed it.
Hold on. Because I was on the wrong layer. Over here. It literally, you see what looks like a large shape just kind of coming into view into your dark vision.
Okay.
And it's big.
I would be able to see it as well.
Oh, you have dark vision too, yes?
Yes.
In that case, there is a large shape coming over there. You realize after a minute of looking that it isn't actually one large shape, but two large shapes. And what you see are two large, hungry, excited trolls walking down the path towards you. I'm going to pull them just slightly a little forward.
Is
They're
there
friendly
any
trolls, right?
Well, I'm about to say I have sense motive. Is that useful here?
They look like they're hungry, and they look excited by the fact that a second person is there and some horses. So they are. We are going to do this.
Remember, click your token first before clicking initiative.
Yay!
All right. Buligup, I'm going to wake everybody up.
You're going to roll initiative first.
Oh, even before then? Okay.
I'm up in there studying my Murderball parts.
21!
Good work, Kiernan.
Reaction. Whoa!
22!
Nice!
That's funny. What have I got here? Let me see. Initiative. Oh, I'm not very good at that.
Rolls. That's almost mundane for this area.
Yeah, it's pretty mundane. 10 for the trolls. Where's everybody else?
Oh, should I up in the rope trick?
Yeah, everybody might as well. You might as well be in the initiative. Oh, I'll get Silas.
20.
Oh, all right.
And Silas has a 13. I need an initiative from you. Okay, we'll add Wit to the order in a minute. Wait, roll initiative.
Does she also roll for Nicodemus?
No, it's all part of her action.
Ah. And both trolls are part of one turn?
Adam?
Cool.
I'm rolling initiative.
You are.
Okay, my apologies.
I
I stepped away from the mic for a moment. Okay, so Tatia, I've clicked her token. Initiative 11.
Good call. All right, let me order these.
Which actually, having our healer go last isn't the worst.
No.
Buligup, what you doing? There's two trolls. Shit, there's trolls. Trolls.
Can you... Okay, sorry, can you remind me how attacks of opportunity work?
Okay, here we go. So, let's assume... I'm going to move you for a moment. You are here.
Okay.
And you're set up there. Ordinarily, what would happen is... God damn it. Come on, give it. Silas is over the top. Silas!
That's Silas.
That's
Always
Silas.
going
Studington.
over the top.
That's Silas. Okay, so...
Arm wrestling.
Ordinarily, you would be able to threaten this area here.
Okay.
All right? That would mean that if... I'm going to use you, Alexander. Alexander was fighting you here, right?
I tried to move out.
And he moved 1, 2, you would trigger an attack of opportunity. He could move to there as a 5-foot step, but as soon as he moved again, that would trigger an attack of opportunity. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if your square is larger like yours is, so you actually threaten that area.
A 10
Yes.
foot.
What happens is
Move into that.
it opens up the option of, oh, hello, Alexander just grew real big because I've stretched him instead of moving him. So say Alexander comes in and he enters your square like this and then moves to you. Because he stepped out of a square in your threatened region into another one as part of a standard movement and not a 5-foot step, you get to hit him.
Okay, so it's when they move. So moving into my threatened area doesn't give me an attack.
Even if he's running, if he stops right here, it doesn't give you an attack. It's only, and if he 5 foot into your, so he could technically start way up behind the trolls, fully move to here, stop, then on his next turn, 5 foot in and attack you. That would not trigger an attack of opportunity. If he just moved directly up to you, it would. It would trigger it as he stepped from this square to this square.
Okay, I just wanted to. I wanted to try and fully understand where I needed to be.
Right, and it's not.
That's a great place.
It's a good place. I mean, ultimately, you were there. Okay, so it's your action. What are you gonna do?
So I will tell Kiernan, wake the others. I will try to buy us some time.
Sounds good.
Hammer the gap.
I will move to right there.
You step into the open.
I will step into the open, sort of spinning my glaive and go, that is far enough.
They look really excited at the prospect of eating something.
Shouldn't this be your battle cry of frog legs are back on the menu?
We will. You appear to be hungry. We will share food with you if you put down your weapons, or you may run now.
The one to the north appears to be eyeing your horses, and the one to the south appears to be eyeing you in particular.
Any moves of aggression will result in your immediate death. Hold on.
They don't actually seem to understand a word you're saying.
Okay. Did I look intimidating enough with an 18?
Oh, you were attempting to intimidate. What are you Okay, so that would be intimidate.
I'm trying to look cool with my glaive.
Right,
that is pretty cool.
Like will save or something like that.
Yeah, demoralize, I'm assuming you're attempting, right? Or are you attempting to influence their attitude?
I guess demoralize. I'm trying to scare them.
All right, so you can use this skill to cause an opponent to become shaken for a number of rounds. As this shaken condition does not stack with any other conditions, the difficulty of the check is 10 plus the target's hit dice plus the target's wisdom. So you've made your check. I just need to figure out what that number is. 10 plus the hit dice plus his wisdom.
Plus or minus his wisdom.
Right. Possibly, potentially minus his wisdom. Plus the target's hit dice plus his wisdom mod. Okay. What am I going against? As a player,
I don't believe trolls are known for being wise.
So 10 plus that plus wisdom mod. Wisdom mod is... Okay, they kind of stop. I wonder if does it require them to understand you, though?
Or can they just sense that something's just... Maybe the small frog is not that easy?
Modifiers. Hold on, let's see. Modifiers. Action is a standard action. Modifiers. You gain a +4 intimidation bonus if you are larger than your target, a -4 of intimidate if you're smaller. You fail. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
They're just bigger than you, and they're happy with that. Although, had you not been smaller than them, you would actually have succeeded on that. Just FYI.
Oh, interesting.
If only you were bigger than 30 pounds.
I mean, Buligup is pretty intimidating, let's not lie.
That's why I need to enlarge person in more.
He is a bit of a psychotic frog with a massive blade.
Mm-hmm. Are you hanging there? You did?
Yes, I will. I mean, that intimidate is a full action, correct?
It is. You did your action. That was your action. Yes.
Then I will wait there.
Okay. In that case, it's Kiernan.
I believe I have to go wake everyone up. So do I move into the rope trick space and then announce to everyone, "We got trolls"?
I mean, you could just yell from the ground. Okay. But I mean, it might take some poking to wake some of them there.
I really need to attach a bell to the rope so that you can just like shake it. And
it's going to be like a little house in the sky pretty soon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Hal.
That's okay. You're yelling trolls.
Trolls in the dungeon!
That's right. Technically, if you're not actually going up, you could go up there and poke them awake. That would guarantee they wake up. You yelling gives them an opportunity to make a perception check that isn't all that difficult to awaken.
Ignore their taunts.
Okay, everybody needs to roll perception before I decide if I need to go up there and wake everybody up.
No, they roll perception on their turn to know whether they wake up.
I don't sleep, so.
Yeah, Alexander is awake. He's always awake.
Okay. Then,
Alexander is awake.
I'm going to leave it to you then to decide whether we need to make sure that Tatiana and Nicodemus and Silas awaken, and I should go move towards these trolls and start getting some action ready, or do you need that turn to get yourself ready for combat?
I'm ready.
Okay, then I'm going to start moving. Do I have any range tech? So I have an adamantine Drukite short sword. I don't know what TWF means. Two
weapon fighting. It means that when you... Yeah, he can use that as either a single attack or he can use it as part of a 2-weapon routine. And if he does that, he rolls the first one and then the second one. So basically, he's designed to fight with a weapon in both hands.
Okay, that's why I have 2 + 1 adamantine short swords. One's Drukite, one is not. And then I have an adamantine Drukite what? Because I think those are adjectives, correct? Adamantine and Drukite are both adjectives.
The adamantine and Drukite, so he has adamantine is what his sword's made of, and Drukite is something that laces the blade. It's like an inlay of stone on his metal sword.
I only bring that up because my third item just says +1 adamantine Drukite. It doesn't say whether it's a sword, a bow.
It's a short sword. All 3 of those are just normal short swords, and they're the same short. Well, the top 2 are different short swords. The bottom one is another one of those short swords again. Just not was part of a 2-weapon fighting routine.
And bring my noobness up to speed. Is Drukite particularly effective against something? Is there a time that I want to use Drukite against
Drukite gets bonuses to hit things in total darkness.
Which I don't think we're in total darkness. I think I was the 4th.
You're outside. Even the ground here glows a little.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I probably want to use my highest attack things. Let's see. How many squares can I move? Because I moved 1, 2, 3 to get to the hole. How many more squares can I move? What's my movement? My movement should be
30
high.
Normally.
Should be 30 feet. So 6 squares.
So I've moved 3. I need 3 more.
Most of the party is not good at
I'm going to come into a space that in order to attack me, they have to move into the zone that Buligup is threatening.
Mm-hmm.
And then is there anything I can do to prepare myself for combat on the next turn? Like brace myself for their turn so that if they attack, I can counter or defend?
There's something you can do called a readied action, where basically you say that you're going to do a specific thing in a specific circumstance.
Well, if they get next to me, I'm going to hit them with my swords.
Sounds great. Okay.
That's what I ready my swords so that if they enter that spot, I'm ready to attack them.
Cool. All right, Alexander, it's you.
Should I roll perception to see if I heard the call of troll?
No, you heard the call of troll. There's trolls outside. You can hear the trolls. They seem to be getting quite excited.
I will lean my head out of the hole while trying to kick at Tatia to rouse her.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast a spell at the first troll I see.
Cool.
Now, how could you maybe you keep saying they sound excited. I guess could you give us what that sound is? Or what that noise
is? Like that.
Gotcha.
I do love making Hal make weird noises.
That is his job.
Oh.
As our dungeon master, game master.
Oh, I do have actual opportunities to cast spells I haven't cast before.
Oh, eat troll. Summon troll.
It would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to throw this over at the trolls.
Throw this over trolls. I'm going to move you guys just kind of up into this area up here behind the horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still in there, just so I have a nice field, because I suspect this might get busy.
So I'm going to cast, I'm going to poke my head up the hole, or hole in my arm to cast, make some stuff, and then throw this on the ground at the trolls.
What are you throwing on the ground?
Black tentacles.
Avard's black tentacles. That's a nice one. That's a good one. All right, where are you putting it? It's a 20-foot radius spread.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and cut it off just in front of the trolls so that Buligup's reach weapon can still get into him. But
let me get a.
It's a pretty big template.
Up a template on the thing, but there isn't. Hang on, spell. Let's call it this one. Plip. Let's make it smaller. Okay, whatever. 20 foot, did we say?
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Wow.
Radius, tint color. I got one. Save settings. Okay, where's it going?
So I want to cut off like one square back from that so that Buligup can reach them from without getting into the tentacles.
So you're saying like there?
Oh, but yeah, so I wanted to encompass them, but
can you see my aura?
No, I can just see the little square.
That's weird
because the swirls in.
Can't see the aura. There's an aura on it. Why can't you see my aura? I can see the aura.
Yeah, right here.
Can you see the aura? I can't see it on the other computer.
Seems to be off the map on Twitch to me too. But
yeah, I'm going to edge everything up. Hold on. There. Nope, now everybody else is off the map on Twitch. Let me edge that back and zoom out a little.
I'm just spamming it.
That's the center of it, but it should have an aura around it that doesn't seem to be working.
Oh,
no. Hold on. The player permissions were set to edit but not see, which is always a dangerous thing. How's that?
That's
now I can see it.
That's what happens between weeks of this, because we had an aura on last time and everybody was seeing it. Or maybe you weren't seeing it. I had an aura on for Tatia. I don't know whether anyone saw it.
I don't think so.
All right, so maybe all this time I've been putting auras on things. It's just me that's been seeing it.
Yeah.
Well,
we wanted to save your feelings, Hal.
Well, you didn't know, did you? Now you do. Okay, so is it about there, or do you want it a little further? Want it like there?
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, go for that.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. There is a... What the hell is it? It's a black, terrifying tentacles abrupt out of the ground in that whole area. That's a rubbery field of black tentacles. This is the spell that killed that Pathfinder party of ours.
Yes.
It's the thing. All right, what does it get? What do they get?
Let's see. Every creature is targeted combat maneuver check made to grapple each round at the beginning of my turn, including the round that the tentacles are cast. They're also automatically attacked.
Creatures entering the area are automatically attacked. The tentacles do not provoke attacks of opportunity. By determining the tentacles CMB, the tentacles use your caster level as their base attack bonus and receive a +4 strength bonus due to their strength and a +1 size bonus. Roll only once for the entire spell effect each round and apply the results to all the creatures. So you're rolling 7, which is your caster level, +4 for the strength, +1, which is
12.
Plus with a d20 against their CMD, I assume, right?
I believe that's how grapple works.
Yeah.
Everyone loves grapple.
Everybody hates grapple. Everyone hates grapple. Yes, every creature in the area has must make a grapple. It is grappled each round. Great. Okay, let me check what the CMD is. Okay. So I know what their CMD is. You currently have, what did we say, a 12?
Yeah, D20 +12.
D20 plus 12. And you're just going to make it, and it's either going to trap them or it isn't.
Yeah, 19. Not so good against trolls, probably.
That is not enough to trap them. They just grab around them, but the trolls just seem to be picking up their feet and kind of pulling away.
So I think they still take damage, though.
If it succeeds, does it also do a D6 plus 4? Am I reading that correctly?
Oh, yeah.
If it succeeds, each time it succeeds, it also does damage.
Yeah.
CMD of the black tentacles for the purpose of escaping a grapple is equal to 10 plus its CMB. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so you haven't trapped them. They just seem to be kind of lifting up their arms and legs, and the tentacles are pulling away because they are immensely strong. Did I close the...
Yes, you did. I was
sorry.
wondering what happened to it. I thought it was me.
It was in the way when I was dragging shit around. Are you done? That was a good spell, though. I like it.
Yes.
It's going to force them out of that area, which is better than nothing.
Yes. Besides, shouting and kicking at Tatia to wake her.
Silas. Let's give him a perception check. I'm sure he's awake. Yeah, he's awake. 26 for Silas's perception check. Did that appear on the thing? Why is that not appearing? What's going on?
It appeared for me.
No, I meant on the Twitch. It didn't.
Oh.
On the screen there. What is going on there?
Yeah.
The tentacle.
Oh, it's doing that thing again where it's not updating the dice window. Hold on, let me turn it off and back on again. There it goes, back up to date again. What the fuck is that? Fucking Twitch. Come on, let's get going. Let's do this thing. Let's be professionals here, Twitch.
It's not Twitch, it's your overlay.
Let's work. Actually, it's OBS that's causing the problem. Shh, it's Twitch. It's definitely not me. Okay. Blaming my overlay, the poor thing. Okay. So Silas is awake. Silas wakes up, grabs hold of his rapier, and literally jumps out of the hole and lands next to Kiernan.
Nice.
Tatia, it's you.
All
Maybe
right.
you don't need a perception check. Alexander is kicking you.
All right. So Tatia shakes awake and goes, "What the fuck is going on? Trolls!" Okay, so Tatia moves to crawl out of the space. How many that's going to be one action or two?
It's one, just to step out of the space. I mean,
all right.
We could draw like the space you're in, but in my mind, it's.
If I exit, will I be where Buligup is at?
No, you'll be here in this space. This glowing ring of fire. That glowing ring is the entrance.
Okay, so Tatia, I exits. And
so that's 5. That's a 5 foot to get to there.
Are they aligned as evil?
I mean, they're trolls.
So yes,
quite possible.
Is that dungeoneering or nature? Or?
I think trolls. I don't know what trolls are. Trolls are considered giants. So identifying giants. Oh. You're asking.
Great, big, beautiful giants. Giants.
Okay, I've got a couple other nasty spells I haven't ever cast before that'll be.
Nasty spells. I don't want you to be casting nasty spells. It's not very nice. So, nature. We'll consider them monstrous humanoids. Technically, they're humanoid giants, but. Or the option is local, which would be humanoids, but I think that's more specific people who live there as opposed to the race of trolls. So we're going to consider it, I guess, nature? That makes no sense. It would be local.
So roll a knowledge nature?
Correct.
Okay, Tatia rolls knowledge nature and gets a 12.
Well, it's good enough. They're trolls. Yeah, they live outside near water sometimes and wet areas, and they like to eat things and chase things.
Ahsoka, stop. Okay, so Tatia is going. From where she is at, will be casting Arkhan's aura.
Oh wow, big guns are coming out. Arkhan's aura. All right, that's a 20-foot radius on you. So let me do that.
So with all right, sweet. Yeah, Tatia. Then pulls her hands together and calls upon Desna to give her the Arkhan's aura and protect everyone.
Poof. There's auras.
Poof. Horses. Nice.
Auras everywhere. All right. So what that does is it gives penalties to the trolls, right? Are you done there? Just
give me just 1 second. Ahsoka, stop it. She's eating the mouse cord.
Eat the mouse cord. Get it. Mouse cord.
Arkhan's aura. You gain a powerful aura similar to an Arkhan's aura of menace. Any hostile creature within a 20-foot radius of you must make a will save to resist the effects of this aura. If the creature fails, it takes a -2 penalty attack on attack rolls and saving throws and to armor class for the duration of the spell or until successfully hits you with an attack. A creature that has resisted or broken the effect cannot be affected again by this particular casting of Arkhan's aura.
It's nice.
So I could cast it again and it could fall effect to it, but not this.
Correct.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So, all right, cool. So after Tatia is done casting Arkhan's aura, is the kitty awake?
Sure.
So Tatia says, Nicodemus, come quick. And he comes out of the hiding area and goes, doof, and lands at the bottom really loudly, and the ground shakes a little bit, and he kind of shuffles himself a little bit, and his fur poofs a little bit, and then he sniffs and he notices the trolls, and he gets himself ready to fight. And but he stays where he is to help create a barrier between Tatia and the trolls, and then that will be the end of our turns.
Anti-troll barrier. It's a good one. Okay, it's my turn. Okay, so all good. All right, so I have trolls. How smart are trolls? Oh, yeah, trolls are not smart. Okay, let's see here.
Hey, eat the tentacles.
Yeah, right.
Endless food. Sushi.
It steps 5 feet. The north one steps 5 feet forward. And the south one is going to have to go
up. To the left.
1.
And a step to the right.
2. Is he going to get
on your hips?
1 to the front.
He moves 5 to there. And then another 1 to next to his buddy. And then both of them attack.
Oh shit.
They've got reach. That's right.
15 feet reach.
10 feet.
All right. So.
Would this help?
Give it to us. What happens?
So it's going to be like that.
Hang on. Does this help? Hang on. Let me try this. See if this works for you. Let me see if this works. Nice mauve color should do it. Okay, that works.
Are they not quite within 20 feet of me?
Oh, they're nowhere near. What?
Not according to the aura.
I mean, yes, actually, technically, the one to the north is in the aura. So, because he actually covers one of his squares. The other one is not yet.
Okay.
So, if this is helpful, just for this, as we've had some questions, I can do this if you want.
Cool.
Just to make some clarity. I don't know whether that's
Buligups in their square. Okay.
That's a thing we can also do is this and that. There.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they threaten about as much as Buligup does.
After the northern one moves, does it need to make its will save to resist the aura, or is that
it does? But I'm busy turning auras on. Hold on.
This is so exciting.
Important
what will he use next? Ooh, I vote Cian.
There. Now everybody's aura's on.
Yeah.
It's like one of those horrible diagrams where it's like this thing is also this thing is also this thing, and all of the things that it's like a Venn diagram.
But now we all have to talk in accents like Sean Connery.
All right, what save do I need against this thing? Will save?
Will save.
Yeah.
11. So it's affected by your aura. So let's put an aura dot on it. What color are you? Blue. Let's put a blue dot on him. Okay, so he has an aura. So he's at -2 to this attack roll. So he's going to swing and hit the cat, or attempt to hit the cat. This roll is at a -2 if I can find it. And he only moved 5 feet, so he gets a full attack suite. So all of these attacks are at a -2. A 24
will hit.
A 13
will not.
A 22
would hit.
Okay.
So 24 damage.
The troll does 13 from the bite, which is a critical. Well, not a critical. It was a nice maxi damage hit. And an 8 from one of its claws is,
21.
21?
It's weird to me with large creatures like this.
Mhm.
They're... Like, I understand them having, like, the reach to hit.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're going to attack from 10 feet away...
With a bite.
Yeah. Like,
I know.
You're leaning in.
Well, that's the idea. That they're so big that they just kind of lean down and bite you, right?
Right, but you should be able to whack their face when they're that close.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Let's not discuss the reality of the game. Let's just play the goddamn game. All right, here they come.
Noob question.
Yes.
So if he's 4 squares big,
Mm-hmm.
and he moves once into the corner and then moves again. So he entered it the first time into the red square, and then he moved again.
What?
Or did he only move 5 feet?
Who?
The northern.
Again, he could
The northern one only moved. The northern one only moved 5 feet.
Gotcha. That's when he entered the.
Correct. He just shuffled. He just shuffled down from above.
Got it. Okay, I just saw him into a second square, so I don't know if he got an attack of opportunity. Now I understand.
I think he moved from. I think he was there.
Yes.
And then he just literally moved 5 feet down. It just looks like a lot because there's a lot of him moving, but he's actually only moving literally 5 feet down.
Gotcha. If he were to move again, he's moving within the threatened zone, and Buligup gets a attack of opportunity. Correct.
Well,
okay.
He can use his 5-foot step though.
Right. You can always 5-foot step. Your movement can always be just one 5-foot step, in which case it doesn't trigger attacks of opportunity. He's a troll. He doesn't care about that, but he knows how long his arms are.
Yep. Makes sense. Okay. Thank y'all.
Oh, welcome. All right, Buligup, I'm going a full suite on you. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just doing a bite. And he bites off his own face with a 9. That was a fail. There is a roar of surprise and general excitement.
And a yelp of embarrassment.
From the south.
Some more trolls.
As another troll enters the fray.
No.
Oh, they're like raptors.
Coming in from everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, you're gonna make me fireball the party, aren't you?
6. Okay. He doesn't need to go there. He can stop there. 5. He kind of charges in from the bottom and stops by Silas. He needs to make a will save on the aura. Where's Will gone there? 14. Still probably not good enough, right?
Nope.
Okay, he's at -2. He attacks Silas with a bite for 20, which is 18 with the aura, and I don't think that's sufficient to hit Silas.
I don't have a
Oh, no, yes, it is sufficient to hit Silas, even in his armor. Silas takes a hit for 7 damage.
Oh, and Tatia's probably out of armor. That's sucks.
Silas is too. Well, Tatia just uses her charm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, trolls are done. Buligup, it's you. There's trolls. There's fucking trolls everywhere. They're coming out of the goddamn walls, man!
So let us see how they like getting hit. The ones that tried to bite me is getting a glaive sweet on him.
A whole glaive sway using the gravity clip.
No, I don't think I need to use the gravity clip at this time. I think we will, if things get hectic, I will start using it. But I think for now we will be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Ooh. Second hit's good.
What we got on a troll? Both hits hit. Oh, except for that's a 1, right? Do you miss on a 1?
Yeah,
that's an attack roll.
I believe so.
I think it is attacks
and saves.
Yeah, I think it is attacks and saves, right? Da 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 da. Or is there not? Oh, that's new Pathfinder. That's annoying because new Pathfinder has all that critical stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can never keep them straight in my head. What is a critical failure? No. I'm a Googling combat. Attack roll. Let's go, people. Automatic misses. A natural 1 on a roll is an automatic miss. That's right. Good. Okay, so the top one automatically misses. The bottom one absolutely hits, and you slash him for 13 points. Let's check he's got nothing against that. I don't think he has any specific resistances. No. Just nothing.
Just probably regeneration because troll.
Oh, really? You think trolls do that? 13. He slashed deep into his flesh with your glaive, and he just kind of grins at you. You done, Buligup?
Yeah. Sure.
Kiernan, it's you.
All right. He attacked the southern troll.
No, he attacked this guy, the guy that's currently not affected by the aura.
Sorry. Yeah, now there's a third.
Oh, yeah. Let's call them 1, 2, 3 from top to bottom.
Okay, so he attacked. Got number 2.
I know they don't have any really identifying features. They should put like party hats on them or something.
Team Fortress 2 hats. So we got to get at least one of these guys off the board. So I'm gonna attack the same one that Buligup attacked. I think that the combined Tatia Nicodemus, maybe Silas plus or minus Alexander can handle one of these trolls from the north or the south. We got to get Buligup and I got to get at least one of them off the table, and preferably this one that's not affected by the aura. So, how far is my reach when I attack? Is it 5 or 10 feet?
5 feet. You have
so
a normal attack,
I need to move here, correct?
Okay, so as previously discussed, yes, you would need to be in a square right next to it. So, however, this square here is adjacent to the northern troll.
And would not provoke.
And would not provoke an attack of opportunity for entering it if you just 5 foot into it diagonally.
And you could get your full attack suite.
And then you'd be able to attack with both 2 weapons.
But only on the north, on troll number 1, though.
Correct.
Yes.
Any other movement will provoke from at least one of the trolls.
Now, I forget, does he roll like something? Is it different if he attacks the one I'm fighting because it's like engaged with me?
No, it doesn't work like that. He needs to be fully flanking.
Yeah.
Which means he needs to be
sneaky.
Yeah, he does have sneaky on his swords, which lets him do his sneak attack damage even if he's not flanking. Well, if it's not denied, it's dexterity bonus to armor class.
Does a provoked attack use my armor class or a saving throw?
It's armor class. It basically gets a hit on you.
Okay, I mean my armor class is 24, which is pretty good, right, guys?
It is pretty good.
I mean, the one that used the claws and the bite last time would have hit, but
I mean, these are
strong.
They're not terrible monsters.
Even if I'm risking a provoked attack, I mean, maybe that'll draw its fire and it'll come after me because, I mean, Nicodemus took some stuff and we got to get one of these trolls off. So is it total noob bad bullshit for me to actually just go ahead and go here, take the provoked attack, and then do all my stuff?
So if you go there, you're going to provoke from both of them.
Oh, that sounds terrible. What if I come here? We're here.
Okay, let me see. You move out of that square into that one. You'd only provoke from the southern one if you went there.
And I could still
attack though.
It's only a single attack from him. It's a single attack on a provoke, not a full suite.
Right.
Gotcha.
You also move more than
get
5 feet.
I get my 2 blade. My blades are ready from my last turn.
You'll only get 1 attack because you moved more than 5 feet.
Okay.
So that's it. That's the dance of combat. Congratulations.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well. All right. Then let's.
What you could try to do is sweep around this one to flank them, because you get like a lot of I hope you get a lot of bonuses off of flanking.
Yeah. I mean, I've got fair HP. Okay. I've got 2 weapons. I mean, I think I'm kind of a melee character.
You'd have to move completely around the troll though for it.
Yeah, we've got 2 threats on top with a Nicodemus who's taken some kitty owls. So I'd really rather just get at least one of these trolls out of play. I'm sure that Alexander has some sweet spells that could totally immolate one of these trolls if I just stay out of the way.
No pressure.
Yeah. Then let's just move up here, not take the provoked attack, and start working on one of these troll up top to the right. So do I click my sword thing, each of my swords once?
Right.
Okay. Was I supposed to say
the TWF ones?
Okay, I'm about to say, because I didn't specify which of the swords I had readied, and I didn't know if it mattered.
He only has 2.
Hey, Hal. So I just looked at your rolls. Like, you're gonna need some criticals there, Chief.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, did I roll well?
Well, no, just looking at, like, I guess your attacks have +8 modifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They're trolls, dude.
No, but with all my new armor. Like,
you've got no chance.
Yeah.
You're like the last thing that's just going to sit and chuck rocks at you until you fall asleep.
Yeah.
You're just going to go to sleep with them, like, trying to fight you. It's not going to matter. All right, so Kiernan swings with his Drukite laced adamantine nonsense. So these swords have a thing called sneaky on them, which let you do a sneak attack when you are not flanking. Are you going to use that now?
Once a day.
Should I?
Why not?
Not to. You might as well activate them both and use it.
Yeah.
I think I should, just because we got to get one of these trolls off the table.
It's your best damage potential.
So you bang both of them. That would be a hit on the first one, but not on the second one. You missed with your second hit.
Okay.
So you do 8. Is that an 8? Looks weird.
8 piercing. Yeah, it's kind of like it's a little bit broken. I don't know why.
10
8 plus 3 acid plus 10 for the crit. What's this extra sneak critical? What's that about? What?
I think that's the total. 8 plus 3 plus 10 is 21.
Right, but I think he gets. He's got his sneak attack going on crit.
He's rolling it.
No, it says extra 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 5. I don't know where that came from.
He's basically rolling 4d6 and then rolling an additional 4d6 just in case he criticals, I think.
Yeah.
So with the first one, with sneaky thing, can you look it up? Does he have to declare it and then it works, or does he? If it misses, does it save the spend?
I think it's spent. It's once.
I think so. I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, I would have swung both my arms full go.
Oh no! What I'm saying is, would the first sword's power be gone for the day? I think it is. I think it has to be declared before the attack. So is stated as hitting. So your first attack hits. You stab into it. It bursts with acid damage.
Right.
And also does an additional 10 sneak. So you're doing a 21 damage, including acid.
Nice.
It takes 21 damage, which is pretty.
Is acid in this like corrosive and
yeah. So
where like, it reduces its maximum hit points?
You have a special pair of gloves. It just does additional damage that constantly drip it down the blades. So every time you hit, it does additional corrosive damage.
Well, and doesn't
acid... I misspoke. Necrotic damage in D&D reduces the max HP. Does acid damage reduce the max HP?
It does not.
Okay.
But it does prevent regeneration.
But it does prevent trolls from regenerating, though nobody actually knows that. Because
all right, I painted a big target on that one. Kill that one, everybody. And I think I have moved and taken an action. I think I'm done.
I think you are. Oh, actually, you have a thing called 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, is repositioning one?
You have an ability called Repositioning Attack, which would allow you now you've hit something to take a 30-foot movement without provoking attacks of opportunity, as long as you end that movement next to the target you hit.
So you're saying he could move into the black tentacles?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The black tentacles are there. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'd forgot about the black tentacles.
Yeah, so don't do that.
They don't know friend or foe, I believe.
They do not. They are just an area of creepy black tentacles. Okay, for later, that would be great for running around large creatures like this to get to the other side.
I can move here if I wanted to, but I don't.
You can't move again. You moved already, technically. Well, technically, is it 5 foot considered his move? Yes, I think it is, isn't it? But
sorry, from that skill thing where if I hit something, I can move around it up to 30 feet.
Yeah, you could do that.
And move here, but is there really a point to other than to block the horses?
No, the only purpose in doing it is to get on the other side so you can get flanking, which gives you attacks, which gives you sneak every round.
Gotcha. So I couldn't do it to like dance over here and make a nice wall.
I'm welcome. I'm more than happy for you to run into the tentacles.
But
it is dismissible.
I'm not in the tentacles and I'm blocking the horses, aren't I?
Right, but I mean, it's not. They're not going for the horses at this point. There's people with things poking at them.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just sit tight in Bulligup's threatened zone.
Okay.
There's no reason for them to try and go like, let's try and eat the horses before they can murder us.
I don't know that they think we're a threat. Your intimidation,
Alexander, it's you.
Okay, poking my head out, assess the quick situation. I will attempt a knowledge trolls.
Oh, knowledge
nature.
I'll attempt a knowledge trolls. Yes.
New question: when do the tentacles get their grapple again?
On my turn. 30 knowledge. Nature.
They're trolls. These particular trolls are some kind of variant of a hill troll. They live in damp places, particularly near rivers in the hills, and they like to eat meat and generally wander around. They are quite social, this type of troll, hence the group, most trolls being quite solitary. They like to attack in groups and murder everything and then stomp it to jam and consume it. They are not particularly vulnerable to anything. They regenerate really quite quickly. However, if you damage them with fire or acid, they will not regenerate for that round.
Let's see. And they're probably quite high on the fortitude, I'm guessing.
That would generally be an indication of the fact that they're a giant. Yes, they're generally known for their being tough and stuff.
Yes. So that's not optimal for that spell, although it would be fun to cast it.
Enlarged troll.
Oh, that would be amusing.
Baleful polymorph.
Yes. No, let's see. I'm going to cast at the southern troll. He's within pretty close range because my hole's right where Tatia is, right?
Correct. Tatia, at the top of the ladder that I nicely put there for you. Nobody commented how nice it was.
It is a lovely ladder.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Yeah, we're going to cast a new spell at southern troll. Troll 3, I believe, is his designation.
Okay, troll 3.
Bone Shatter.
Really? You've been wanting to cast that for such a long time.
Whoa.
Bone Shatter. A DC 21 Fortitude save.
For partial, yeah.
Why is it so high? Did you overcast it?
No, I'm just very smart now.
Like, that's smart. That's an insane amount of smart for a DC. Wow. That's crazy good. Okay, he's never going to do that. Let's make his save. Fortitude?
Yes.
19. He was close.
Okay, so he does take the full 22 damage.
Okay, you shatter his bones. This does not make him very happy.
And he's also
awful.
Exhausted for 7 minutes.
Oh, exhaustion.
From the pain and exertion of that transformation.
Exhaustion blows. You look up exhaustion.
Sucks to suck, brosif.
Right. Well, that's the spell exhaustion. I want the condition exhausted. Agonized, blinded. He's at -6 to strength and dexterity. He moves at half speed, cannot run or charge. After an hour of complete rest, he's fine. So basically, he's at -3 to his hits and -3 to his damage.
Wow. Yes.
Effectively, and can't run or charge, and can only lumber along at half movement.
And probably slightly angry. Although
he's pretty fucking angry.
I'm guessing he's always angry.
Yeah, he's probably always angry. Silas. Now Silas, what's he going to do at this point? Is he going to attack something? Or is he actually going to use his teamwork abilities for you?
Oh.
I don't think there's anything he can do for teamwork at this point.
Kumbaya.
What?
Kumbaya.
Doesn't he have a thing that makes it so like we're always flanking?
He has an ability called Outflank that increases your bonus when you flank, and he has precise strike, which is whenever you and an ally who also has this feat are flanking the same creature, you deal additional damage. But he does not have anything that allows you to flank without being on opposite sides of the creature.
I thought that's what he cast last time.
No, he had Outflank last time, which is whenever you or an ally who are with this fleet are flanking the same creature, your flanking bonuses on attack rolls are +4. In addition, whenever you score criticals, it provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally.
Okay.
So you get a bigger bonus to flank when you flank, and you also get to wail on it if your buddy hits it, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right, I guess he's just going to have to fight it. It's just terrible.
Did we do the tentacle stuff on Alexander's turn?
Oh, you didn't. What do we need to do, Alexander?
I think he gets to try again.
You get to grapple me now, right? With your plus, what did we say? It was 12?
It's
I think I only make the one roll, and we use that every round. Yeah.
Right. Oh, is that? Oh, as in the whole. Well, you don't get to make another one every round. It's just the standing roll.
Roll only once for the entire spell effect each round, and apply the result to all creatures in the area effect.
Well, each round, right? So but it's a new round now, right?
Yeah.
So you get to roll again.
Well, roll only once for the entire spell effect.
Each round.
Oh, each round. Okay, so yeah, never mind.
There you go. Don't want to shortchange you on your black tentacles of death.
Yeah.
19.
I don't think a 19's cutting it. They're not. They are still not.
Oh wait, 14,
tentacles.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19 is what you did last time. Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
What am I doing?
That's what I get for up arrow into the same one. I should have typed it again.
I was doing Silas. That's what I was doing. So Silas kind of stands back for a second and looks at the troll.
And ponders.
Troll burgers in the morning.
He's pondering. Is he going to do that? Is he going to take his time? He can do a studied combat. It's a move action, so maybe.
Has he already taken damage? Or is that still from last night?
Silas, no, I think it hit him. So Silas is going to close. He's going to do his studied strike next round. So that's going to be a good thing for him. But right now, he is going to have to move in. Does the 5 foot count as his movement? I need to figure that out. Or does he get it anyway? I think it does count as his movement.
Sounds right. What I get for not GMing and just exploiting it as player.
No, what can I say? Can you take a standard action, an action that counts? Yes, the exact line of 5 foot step is you can move 5 feet in any round when you don't perform any other kind of movement. Okay. So it does count as his movement action.
Yeah.
So he is going to 5 foot into here, and he's going to attack the troll with his rapier.
Nice.
Pokey.
Right. Poke. Silas is in combat.
Hopefully he's distracted by the bone-shattering pain through his body.
I mean, hopefully. Stab! That's a 20 to hit, doing 9 piercing damage. He just, like, stabs the troll straight through the middle.
Nice. How much did it take off the bone crushing?
22.
Nice.
Ouch, it says. All right, Tatia, it's you.
Is it possible for Tatia to also cast prayer?
If Tatia wants to, but getting into combat might be helpful because Silas is facing a troll on his own right now.
That is also true.
And I mean, while he's pretty good, he's about to take 3 attacks to the face.
Yeah, and he is kind of the puny guy.
At least 2 levels lower than you.
Yeah.
And you lose Buku stuff if he dies.
You also lose Buku stuff if he dies.
Oh, I'm so glad I have y'all here to remind me of these things.
Yeah.
Right, Tatia.
Also, you're a big fighter character. Get in there, goddammit. But you don't have your armor on because you were kipping.
Is Aura the Aura spell a concentration spell?
No.
Okay.
So Tatia,
totally should have left her instead.
Here next to Silas, so that this
What
troll now comes inside of the aura and has to roll for the.
All right, so you move to there, and I hit you with the troll you moved through.
Okay.
So let me do that
Move
first.
through his threaten.
So you no longer have your armor. So whatever your AC is without it is what this is. However, this is at -2. 21. It might hit you.
Oof.
What's your AC without your armor?
My AC.
Naked.
Naked.
What is my naked AC? What is that? How would I figure that one out?
Like your Dex and Charisma.
Your other option is to go onto your inventory tab and just check off your armor, and then check it back on when you put it on.
Okay, I'll do that. Boop boop.
There should be a little. There you go. I mean, you could have picked your shield up. I'll let you have your shield if you want that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's easy to grab, but
all right, then my shirt.
Then you're putting on an entire. Yeah, it takes like 5 minutes to put on armor.
All right, so for 23, 21, yeah, that would hit.
So your armor's 21?
No, it's 19. I was just doing the math because 23 is at a -2, so it'd be 21.
Oh yeah, he
but
hit
it still hits. Yeah, but it's still.
So you take 10 points of damage from the bite.
Ugh.
All right.
Are you down to 20? Why are you at 26? What happened?
Oh, I accidentally dropped myself, I guess, instead of Nicodemus, maybe. No, I didn't. I don't know why I'm sitting at 26. I shouldn't. No. We got damaged earlier because we got hit by the troll.
You did not. But when we were healing and like retrospective healing, you just forgot to restore your hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
But didn't we? Oh, nope. That was the math that I was doing for Nicodemus. And you're right. I didn't do my hit point.
Let's just put you at 28 now, shall we?
Yeah, 28's the right number now.
There we go. Beautiful.
Thanks. Oh my God. What happened to dexterity? I have like 267 dexterity now.
Oh, you're using a scroll mouse, aren't you?
Well, actually.
I don't know.
Just hit cancel. It's probably. Is there a cancel?
I don't
Escape.
Yeah, get out of there.
Actually.
What did Nicodemus take that much damage? Why is he at 11? I thought he took.
He did. He didn't take that much damage.
He got whacked real hard.
He got 21
hits.
damage.
Oh, yeah, he took a full suite, didn't he?
Yeah. He took 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tatia, you're there. You take a hit from that troll for dancing through his square. What are you going to do? Oh, this guy has to make a will save, is what I'm hearing. Wisdom save, rather. Will save, wisdom save, will save.
Yes.
Will save. Will. There he is. Boof. 23.
Oh, well, good for you.
I don't even think your ridiculous charisma goes that high. Although things is getting close.
Not yet.
No, not yet. My charisma is at 22. So
what's your DC for level 1 spell thing?
I don't know. It auto calculates now. DC for level 1 is an 18.
That's about right, I guess, because you got a +6 modifier, I assume.
Right? Currently, I'm +5. I'm at a 25 int.
How's that? What? 25 intelligence.
Yeah.
Gives you a +5 bonus.
Oh, wait. +7. Never mind.
Yeah.
+7.
That makes sense, then. I'm going to say you have a +7 bonus to the 25 intelligence.
Yes.
You have 25 intelligence? That's obscene.
I made a +4 headband.
Jesus. Get your big fucking brain.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am the smart one of the party.
It's going to make a big difference on spells.
Yeah,
all right.
I got a lot more spell slots now.
All right, Tatia, you're there. What are you going to do? You're going to hit
Am I able to make a melee attack with my Morning Star?
You can.
Or not... Ooh, I guess I haven't used my Morning Star in a while, but I said it and I wanted to do Star Knife. So
We'll do Star Knife. But this isn't chess. You can change your mind.
Okay.
Star Knife it is.
Whee!
We indeed. Let's see if you can hit this nice troll man.
I think it hits.
29?
I'm not seeing it. Is this thing not updating again? Fuck you. Cute thing that is updating. There we go. 29 for 9 piercing. Yes, that absolutely hits.
Sweet.
9.
Range 20 feet.
Yeah, right. Chops off 20 of his feet. This guy's pretty chopped to pieces over here. Okay, let's see. It's the trolls. At the start of their turn, everyone except for Northern Troll heals a bit.
Are we able to see them like healing?
Yeah, you see their wounds closing, and they just stand a little taller. And
do I remember? Do I know if trolls heal from death? With my great knowledge,
it has been known, yes, that what you want to do is probably burn the bodies, or extremely dismember with extreme prejudice.
If only we knew someone that would be down to do that.
With extreme prejudice. All right, so I am going to... Oh, I've got Buligup and Kiernan. Choices. I'm going to target Kiernan with the Northern Troll, because honestly, he's the one that hit the Northern Troll and was just like, ah!
And what's a Northern Troll sound like?
All right, Northern Troll. He's at -2 to these attacks, so 18, 11, 21.
I think that's all misses.
Really?
Kiernan buffed his AC a lot.
Is it like 24, right? Yeah, it's 20. Right. It's 24 on his quick access on his dial. All right, so the other troll, South. Honestly, he's looking at Buligup encased in armor and thinking Kiernan's the better target as well. So he's going for Kiernan too.
Pussy!
Really? Even trolls aren't stupid enough to try and eat a... Oh, they are probably stupid enough to try and eat a rock. All right, Kiernan again.
Frog rock.
13, 24, 23.
Well, aren't they... Isn't it on the aura too? Or no, it made a save?
It passed. So he takes 9 damage from the claw. Oh, but did he double attack? He double attacked, so his actual AC is 23 or 22 because he has a buckler and he attacked with his offhand. So his AC is 1 less. Right?
Right.
So then my first troll hit him for a 10 as well then.
Ouch.
So that's 10 damage from the first troll and 17 from the second troll.
27.
Plus...
Now he's got troll scabies.
Troll scabies. Plus 9 extra for the rend that just happened for 2 claw attacks hitting him. Somebody keeping track. What did we get there? I'm minusing it off. What is it? 10, 10.
27 plus 9 is 36.
Minus 36.
Jay,
all right.
Exhaust.
Good. All right. Southern Troll. I think we're just going to evenly distribute here. Let's see who we start. Well, we're going to bite on one and claw 2 claws on the other. So let's do...
That's my favorite rapper. 2 claws.
Two claws. All right. So,
Not White Claw.
1 for the bite is Silas. 2 for the bite is Tatia. Silas is getting the bite. All right. Bite on Silas is a hit for 7 damage.
Is it at 7? Oh, nope. That's right. It's the one that passed the will save.
Oh, yes.
No, did the Southern
No, he didn't. It's 17, but his AC's only 17.
I thought it was AC was 9. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Okay.
Tatia, 2 claws on you, and these are at -2 also. A 10.
Nope.
And a 25.
That would hit me.
That's 7 damage to you from that second claw. And I am going to pop that off there.
Tatia shakes her hand and says, "It didn't hurt."
It didn't hurt. Okay. That's all my trolls. Buligup, it's you. Kiernan just took an absolute fucking pasting that round.
It is his way.
Yeah, it is true. This is very, very classic Kiernan.
I can reach this one, right? The troll one.
Oh yeah, you can reach both of them.
Okay, just making sure.
Somebody about to get some beatings.
Buligup looks at his friend Kiernan and the troll that has hit him very hard. And the troll sees Buligup slap the top of his glaive as he comes down with fury.
Fury. Oh, that's some fury right there. That is gravity-clipped fury. Is this on the northern one? Wow, 28 and a 29 to hit. 15 plus 22 damage. 37 damage. Wow, you almost cut him in half. But he's just... he's surprised at the fury of your strike.
I gave you a chance to run.
Jesus, you really can roll out damage when you get going with that fucking gravity clip.
I mean, realistically, I guess that would be like that gravity clip. This would be my average then, because one of those was a 1 and one was a 20.
Right. Hi, Evan.
Hello. I am back. Is it my turn?
No, it's your turn in a moment. When Buligup is maybe finished.
I hit the fuck out of him. What else is that to do?
Are you done? You're staying there.
Oh, wow. I got hurt a lot.
You did. So Buligup is basically encased in metal armor, so both of the trolls attacked you and beat the living snot out of you a bit.
Now, I did not see...
You have 24 armor class, but you double attacked, so your buckler is minus, so you have a 23, and 3 of the attacks hit that. Including 2 claws.
I see that. Yeah, that's
including 2 claws on the second troll, which then activates something called a rend, where he just pulls you apart.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah. Are you done, Mr. Buligup?
I will tell Kiernan, I think it's almost down. Hit him again.
Probably fair.
All right, which one was that? The northern or the number 1 or number 2?
The number 1, the north troll, is Buligup literally just basically almost cut him in half.
37 is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Kiernan, it's you.
Well, I don't think I need to move. I think I just attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you attacking with both weapons?
Is there a reason I wouldn't other than it messes up my buckler?
No. There's no reason other than that. I'm just asking.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Pew.
27 hits. That's 11 piercing plus 5 acid. That's 16 damage, which is sufficient to knock this troll out.
Oof. Cool.
And luckily it's acid damage, so.
Yep.
Okay, so I've attacked. Can I move now?
Yes.
Does moving out of the troll's threatening area get me in trouble?
No. Not as long as you step directly out of it.
Oh, is that going to be an issue with Nicodemus, or can I walk through Nicodemus as an ally?
You can, but he counts as 2 squares for every square you walk through him.
So I could go 1, 2. Sorry, Nicodemus. Oh, no, I can't. I'm Nicodemus. Okay, so damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where are you
5.
going?
That's 25.
Uh-huh.
And then can I climb up into the hole for now?
Sure.
All right. Boop.
You're up in the hole. That does seem very much like Kiernan, let's not lie.
Yep, just for now.
There wasn't enough yelling about how you're going to die, though.
Yeah.
All right, Alexander, let's finish this with whatever weird spell you've got going on.
Oh, well, fire's good against trolls, but...
Fire's good against lots of people.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm going to
use these bullets. They're especially good against living things.
Bullets, my only weakness.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think I'm going to drop a fireball behind the southern troll.
Fireball. That's the most subtle spell you own.
Not the most subtle spell I own, but it's the most fiery spell I own.
This is like the second time you've cast Fireball, isn't it? And we didn't see the last one because it basically shot down a corridor through a door.
No, I fireballed the Murderball, too.
Oh, you did. You fireballed him in the air. That's right. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I could lightning bolt the troll, but then that might not suppress his regeneration.
You're fireballing the troll. Okay, fireball away. Roll your vast quantity of dice. He gets a reflex, I think, yes?
Yeah, reflex for half at 20, 25 fire damage.
21. He's extra
so he
scared.
Takes 12 fire damage.
That's good, though. He's caught in the blast and takes 12 fire damage. I'll give you a red bob for that.
Yay! Red sticker.
Boom. Are you doing anything else other than poking your head out of this hole? Kiernan looks a bit worse for wear. Maybe we should kick him back into combat.
Yeah, I guess I can't effectively pour a potion down Kiernan or anything, so I will just shout encouragement to my allies.
That's good, like a bard would.
Yes.
It's nice.
You got this.
Silas uses his move action to study his opponent. It is called... Where are we? Studied combat. So he takes a move action to study a single enemy that he can see. Upon doing so, he adds half his investigator level as an insight bonus on melee rolls and bonuses to damage against that creature. It lasts for a number of rounds equal to his intelligence or until he deals damage with another ability he has called Studied Strike, whichever happens first.
I apologize for the vigorous meowing y'all are hearing in the background. It is Totoro's dinner time, and he is very excited.
Does sound very excited.
He's like, baby! So, sorry.
That's fine. Okay, so he does a studied. He does his studied combat. He will now attack with his rapier. This is at a +2. That's 29 to hit, doing 11 damage with his rapier, which is good damage. Oh, does he have to wait, or can he do it now? What does he have to do? Does he have to declare it ahead of time? Oh, that is a sad kitty.
Very sad. Totoro is a very sad cat. He's so mistreated.
Okay, he also then uses, so he can do it as a free action upon successfully hitting his studied opponent. He deals additional damage. So he is going to deal an additional d6 damage. 5 more, so that's, what did we say? 16. The troll teeters on its feet.
Oh, and it took fire damage this round. Nice.
It is literally on the brink of death. Tatia, it's you. Oh, wait. Oh, she's back. She's teleporting back and forth down this bottom here. Tatia, it's you. The troll in front of you seems to have a rapier systematically piercing its chest. Silas just pulls it back out, and it just looks incredibly surprised and about like it's going to fall over.
So then Tatia cast Moonbeam.
Does she?
Why not? I can strike at it with my Morning Star, but it just seemed like it would be much more dramatic to cast Moonbeam.
I agree. It would be very dramatic. However, it also would mean that you are technically using a ranged attack within the threatened area of a creature, and it would get an attack of opportunity on you.
Really? That sounds like a bad idea then. So Tatia, being the super smart person that she is, probably wouldn't make a decision like that.
Right.
So she swings with her star knife.
Do it.
Aha!
Aha. 20 will hit for 11 piercing.
Sweet.
It vanishes and dies.
Vanishes?
Well, it collapses to the ground. It vanishes for you because I took it off the map.
Troll burgers in the morning.
It begins to smolder. Go on.
As I hear the other troll fall to the ground, I look at the one in front of me and go, now it's you and me, bitch.
Tatia takes her star knife to her face and kisses one of the blades.
That's good. Does Tatia also have a move action left? I think she might if she wants to go somewhere else.
She does. So Tatia is going to... You know, Tatia is going to step over here by the kitty because the troll is probably going to move closer. And just in case he dies.
Oh, did we roll the
I might be able to
tentacles on our
help
turn?
the kitty.
No.
I don't think you did roll for the tentacles. You may roll for tentacles.
Me?
Okay, you move towards your cat. No thing.
You may roll for tentacles.
29
Yeah.
tentacles.
29. I don't think it's got a 29 for its CM. No, it is grappled.
Excellent. Then it can also take a little. It can also take a little damage from the grapple.
How
Which
much?
is it's not a lot.
Not a huge amount.
It's like D6 plus something, right?
Yeah, 1d6 plus 4.
Does the spell last like forever as well? That's one of its biggest problems.
It is going for 7 rounds. So
Yeah, it's pretty long.
so 7 points of damage.
Okay.
As they
Of squidgy damage. And now he is grappled. So now he only has an option. Oh, you're going to make me look up the fucking grapple rules again, aren't you, asshole? I hate grappled.
Everybody does. That's part of the joy of the spell.
I hate grappled. Nobody likes grapple. You never get it right. Grapple. So complicated. Unnecessarily so. FAQ. Grappling contradictions. What a surprise. There's contradictions. There are 2 charts about grappling.
Yes.
Jesus. Really? Okay, here we go. All right, Whit, you're in charge.
I'm in charge.
Yeah,
it's my turn.
No, here's the first grappling chart. You can use either that one or the second grappling chart, which is this one.
It would seem that
Where did you
Alexander
put
killed another troll.
Here you go. Here's the second grappling chart. It's on the Twitch.
Yeah.
that? Oh. Gotcha. Okay, so Uno.
All right. So it's grappled. I will put a grappled icon on it. Let me make it Alexander's color, I suppose. Green. All right. Oh, no, green was it.
And what am I doing with this chart? You want me to pick one?
No. You're going to figure out how to do it. Okay, it's my troll now. I guess he breaks his grapple, right?
Tries to.
Grappled defender may attempt to become the controlling grappler, not possible. Attempt to break free so that they may act normally as a standard action. That's what he's going to do. Okay. Defender makes a CMB or escape artist check. It's against your CMD. What was your CMD? It says in the
29,
spell.
I believe.
20, yeah. It's in the spell, right? 29.
Yeah.
What's that from?
Well, that's what I roll every round when I do the...
No. That's just a grapple. The spell has a CMD, which I think is 10 plus your CMB.
Yeah, it's 10 plus CMB.
Okay. So my CMB?
No, the spell's CMB, which he rolls just that round. So it's the CMB of the spell is... This is so fucking confused. I'm looking in Fireball. That's not going to help. So what's the CMB of the spell?
Well, CMD is 10 plus its CMB, which is 12. So CMB is 12.
Was 22?
Yeah, so it'll be 22, yeah.
That seems reasonable, because what I was thinking was not. So it needs to make a CMB check against 22 CMD.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, that's not 3. It's not
25.
Okay, so it succeeds.
The troll wastes its entire action breaking out of these fucking things. It takes a 5-foot step.
That was their job.
Okay. Buligup, it's you.
May I interject for a moment?
Hang on. Yes, you may.
Thank you. Okay, so the 2 sheets that you sent me, it's round 1, round 2, round 3. It's not actually separate charts.
Oh, the second one I think is a separate chart.
So the second one starts at round 3. Attacker's turn, attacker controlling both parties grappled. So it's just describing
the third round of the grapple sequence.
Okay, fair enough. Don't worry about it. They're just charts that are on there.
However, the charts are ridiculously easy to follow, and I quite like them.
The problem with grapple is
flowcharts.
They make a good resource.
I mean, yes, that's the problem. People had to make these because grappling is so fucking confusing. The worst part about grappling is it's kind of shit as well. Unless you pile in like 900 feats into grappling, it really isn't that great. You could make a good wrestler.
But spells like this can really mess up people's action economy for a while.
That is true. It's a terrible spell, especially against weak creatures.
Yeah.
Buligup, it's you. It seems to have stepped towards you.
Well, that was dumb of it.
Well, it wanted out of those tentacles.
Well, then I will go to hit him again.
I'm guessing you're move actioning to short heft. Actually, technically, you could hit him in the ass with a long heft. I suppose he's a large creature.
Yeah, I don't want to, because if I short heft, then I don't get a full attack suite, no?
No, that's actually true. Yeah, so just long heft his butt.
Yeah,
or you could 5 foot back and full heft.
I mean,
oh yeah, you could always just 5 foot away from him and just full heft him. That would also work. You don't need to keep him in the tentacles anymore because he's stepped out of them.
I will 5 foot back so that I can
wallop the shit out of him.
I mean, technically, from the original spot, his head was in the 10-foot range.
Right.
It's where it gets confusing with such large creatures.
Yeah.
But I would just do a regular attack suite on him.
Mm-hmm. Get it. A 18 and a 13. The 18 hits for 13 slashing damage. You slice through his defenses.
Yeah!
Good. Okay. Who's ruffling something?
I know, it's very satisfying.
ASMR.
No.
Kiernan, it's you.
What?
All right.
You're
hiding in a hole.
Well, I think I can move back to here and attack him twice.
If you move there, it's going to attack you as you come in because it threatens.
That's fine.
Okay, you're taking a hit. I like that. This is anti-Kiernan. 24.
Ah! So I take 10?
You take 10.
Okay.
Oh my god.
6, that's plenty.
6.
6 left.
That's okay. We've got like 5 turns, including Alexander. We got plenty of time.
You getting chat drunk though, Whit?
Yes. Well, Bits did it to himself, so.
That's true.
So now I'm going to attack with both my swords.
You can't.
And I was looking over
You can only attack with one because you moved.
Okay. Well, I was looking at my feats and traits and stuff, and nothing really looked like it was going to be like a burst of damage at the end to try and finish him off. So I guess I just hit him with my sword. Is there a sword that I should use instead of the other? One says 1d6 plus 7.
The third one, I think, down is the one you want to use.
The one that doesn't say TWF.
The one that doesn't say TW. There, the one that doesn't say TWF. Okay. That one.
Ooh, 14.
A 19 to hit?
A 19 does hit for 14 damage and acid. Ooh. So
that seems good.
Does right.
I mean, the important part is they don't regenerate.
Yeah. The important part is the acid here. What is that little yellow one I put on him? Why did I do that?
Was it the aura?
Oh, it was grappled. Yeah. No, it was grappled.
Oh, he's ungrappled because he's out of the sphere.
He saved versus the aura. That's good.
Gotcha.
That's good.
Okay, but I acided him. I did 14 more damage. I think we can finish him off before he has a chance to kill me.
Acid is important, and everyone drinks.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
Thanks, Whit.
That was
Whit, Anita, Tatia.
All right, Alexander, it's you. There's a troll, but it's.
I will poke my head out. Troll. Okay, dropping a spell on the troll. I'm out of fireballs, so.
Oh no! What will you do?
Sleep. Deeper slumber.
Are you fucking joking? You put my troll to sleep. 10 hit dice. Sleep causes a magical sleep upon 4 hit dice of creatures.
Well, the bottom part's all just sleep because it refers to its sleep except for 10 hit dice rather than 4.
Oh, so it affects 10 hit dice of creatures. I got you. So does it get a save?
Yes. Yeah, it will.
Great. They're great at that. 17.
Nope.
No.
So mean putting my shit to sleep. I'm sure. Sure there's some Z's in here somewhere. I don't know. Let's just, there are.
You could just put it in as text.
Z's. I'm sure there is a sleep one. I have all these nice little icons, but they always look so crap when they're on the screen. Yeah. They're fine when you select them against the white background, but as soon as they're overlaid, they just look like poop.
I was literally thinking the word poo-poo.
So I'm pretty sure somebody can coup de grace him now that he's asleep.
Coup de grace, sorry.
Coup de
nope.
grace.
It's coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
We're going to coup his ass.
So do they get an opportunity to try to wake up during their turn, or are they out?
He's asleep until somebody damages him, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
for 7 rounds, or whatever. Yeah.
Would I get a ton of damage because of my sneak attack bonuses if I do it against an asleep guy?
You get an automatic critical if you.
Yeah, you'll get a ton. You'll get basically anyone here will do quite well. You, Buligup, Tatia to some degree.
I mean, do we want to take a round of like mending everyone's wounds while we're waiting, and then when it comes back to me or Buligup, just finish him off?
Seems tremendously awful. A full round action. It takes with one melee weapon.
Yeah.
But when you critical, you also get a sneak attack, right? Because he's denied his dexterity bonus as a helpless victim.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which means you get a critical with your sneak attack, so you will potentially do the most damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Just line up your sword around his ear.
Yeah, right. Each side, and then just put them together. Yeah, like that.
All right, Alexander, you're done. Silas is just gasping at this point and not happy, but he's okay. He's cleaning his sword off and checking the troll, kind of poking it to check it's not regenerating. Tatia, what you doing?
Okay, so this troll that's on the screen now is dead.
Well,
it's asleep.
It's asleep. Tatia will move in to strike with her star knife.
No.
What? Sorry, Tatia. The point being, I get a ton of critical hit bonus if I am the one that sneak attacks it.
So then
if we take this round to just like heal and get ready for after the battle, then when it comes back around to my turn or Buligup because he just does so much damage,
got you. So
then we'll just be able to kill him in one hit. But
okay,
my understanding from what DM was saying is that I will do the most damage with crit hits.
You have the. I'm gonna go with you have the potential to do the most damage.
Okay.
Plus, you have acid on your weapon, so it'll.
Yes.
Not
plus,
fail.
your weapon is acidic, which means if you actually knock it below 0, it will actually die.
And if I'm wrong, we have all 3 of your turns before it goes again.
Okay, so Tatia moves near Kiernan and Nicodemus, and I call upon Desna to cure my poor sweet friend Kiernan.
Yay!
Oops, did I accidentally hit rage? Or
Oh no.
no, I didn't hit anything. Okay, cure six wounds.
There we go.
I thought I accidentally hit rage.
What's
Like,
he getting?
wrong spell.
21.
21.
That's nice. 21 back.
That is
good.
nice. Thanks. Thanks, Tatia.
Troll is asleep.
I feel much better.
Tatia then, as the energy moves away, looks towards Nicodemus and sees that he's not doing well, but he's okay. And so after that, she says, "We are okay. We're ready." And the turn moves from them.
Okay.
Unconscious troll sleeps for a round. Then probably over to Buligup.
Buligup. You might want to check the chat, everybody.
Uh-oh.
What's it say?
Uh-oh.
What's it say?
Somebody's going to probably drop a encounter because I spent a lot of spells.
Actually, everybody's took a bit of damage too, except for Buligup, the tank, and Alexander, who's hiding up in his tree.
Hey, good thing you spent a whole round of healing before
Just saying, I like that. All right, Buligup, what are you doing?
I will turn to Kiernan and say, I know you took a lot of damage from these trolls, and I am not usually one to kill a sleeping creature. So I will give you the right to kill as you will, but I will be ready if he wakes back up. So I want to.
So you're holding your action? You're delaying?
I want to. I guess. Yes, I would.
Delay.
No, I want. Can I ready an action?
You can. You can ready. Yes, that
Troll
will work.
survives.
If the troll survives, you'll hit it.
If the troll survives, I will hit it.
Seems pretty reasonable. Okay, Kiernan.
I am lawful evil, and I will totally Sandman this sleeping guy.
All
so
right, let's see here. Coup de grace. As a full round action, using a melee weapon to deliver a coup de grace to a helpless opponent, you can use a bow or crossbow, provided you're adjacent. You automatically hit.
Yeah.
So do I just roll for damage with both my swords?
No, you only use one sword.
So I want to use the third one down, the one that has the most.
No, I don't even think you want to do that because you've automatically critical. So we need to figure out what you actually roll for damage. So hold on a second. Let me bob in there. Let me bob in there and look at that there sword. I'm bobbing in and I'm a-looking. So you're going to roll. So the sword does 1d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be 2d6. Then keep count. Corrosive does 1d6. Does he get the corrosive?
Yeah, I think
is
that
it double?
So it's 3d6.
4d6.
4d6. Yeah.
4d6.
You then add sneak attack for an additional 4d6 plus extra sneak attack for an additional 4d6.
So
6d6.
12d6?
So
Hold on.
backslash roll.
Hold on.
6
Plus 1.
plus 1.
Yeah.
So
Slash R.
roll 66 plus
and
1.
plus 7. Excuse me.
So
roll
slash R,
66.
12d6 plus 7.
Yeah.
12d6.
12d6.
53.
53 damage, including acid. Yeah, he's pretty dead at this point. He only had 23 left at that point because Buligup was wailing the fuck out of him.
He won't have the guts to do that again.
Wow, you killed them all. That actual weird, strangely, Kiernan having that acid glove that we were just like, that's just a bit weird, actually helped out quite a lot there. Because it stopped them from regenerating much at all. There was only a couple of them got to regenerate once, I think. No, that one got to regenerate twice.
It's all in the wrists.
Yeah. We know about Kiernan and his wrists.
But at least that one got tentacled once.
Right? Oh, yeah, the tentacles were good too. Because it didn't slow them all that much down, but it did stop things from sneaking in around the back. Can I have a spell count as to what folks have left? I like that. Chat wants an inventory.
No, that's not how this works at all. Not fucking beholden to what chat wants.
Really? Is that what happens? It's funny.
Surprisingly, I have a lot left. I have.
Oh yeah, you do. You cast like Arkhan's Aura.
Unless Chad's dollar bills actually reach our G strings, we're not beholden.
That's funny. Beholden.
That's such a great word.
To beholden.
Consort.
Beholder.
Consult. Cohort. Consort.
I tyrant.
Colleague.
I tyrant. All right, kids, what are you doing? I'm guessing you're healing up.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not.
Tatia wants to say, good work, Silas. That was amazing. And immediately goes over to him to offer healing.
Thank you, mistress. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Great work.
I will perceive around for more trolls or anything, you know.
All right. So there's 13 back. That would put you at 30.
That's probably...
Silas, are you feeling better?
Yes, mistress. Thank you.
You're welcome. All
Now
right.
for the celebratory hand jobs.
Woo!
Everybody lines up.
That goes over to Kitty and says, do not worry, Kitty. I haven't forgotten about you. You are a very good boy. Very good boy. And she casts Cure Light Wounds for 10 HP, which will bring Nicodemus up to 20. 21. 21. And... all right, so that's 21. All right. Tatia, how is everybody else looking? Okay, so
You and the tiger.
I will use Cure Light Wounds on myself, freshen up a little bit.
Hey, we didn't lose a horse.
Because you took them away a bit.
Yep.
11. Oh, that puts me at 32. I'm good.
I learned.
All right, and then Kiernan.
Yes.
Would you like a little extra healing?
I would love to be the tank to be topped off.
All right, I will top off your
She's the tank.
tank. You got
Yes.
it. But
Actually, Buligup
how are
might be
you
the tank
feeling?
at this
There's 8
point.
more
Oh, that's
HP,
true.
my friend.
8.
Yeah, that would put you back at 35. What is your full HP?
52.
Gee. Okay, well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
a little on
Kiernan
the
has a
tank
disgusting
side.
amount of hit points for a rogue.
Yeah. Well, he always
You're
takes the
moderate.
average.
Let's
Never
give you
rolls.
14.
Awesome. 49 is a good number. Thank you. Aha. Make my HP bar look a little better.
There we go.
And if we actually manage to sleep tonight, you'll get 7 back. So.
Perfect. And then what about Nicodemus? Is he doing okay?
I have already done some for him. 21 of 32 is fine for him for right now. I don't want to waste everything.
Okay.
It's only losing a leg, right?
Yeah, it's not like any of us are next to death or anything.
I mean, most people took a hit there.
Yeah.
That was a
Some of
good
us took many
even
hits.
combat. Okay.
Sweet.
You hunker down for the night, and the rest of the night passes. I assume you take watches for second and third watch.
Yep.
No more trolls seem to come. The
Cool,
bodies
I'll take-
outside, you kind of watch them for a while.
Leave up
None of them move again. None of them stand. They appear to be actually dead.
So troll burgers in the morning.
Troll burgers, yeah. Silas is already skinning one for you.
Sweet. What does it smell like?
The tentacles up all night.
They'll only last 7 rounds.
Okay.
I can't keep tentacles up quite that long yet.
Sorry.
Nice.
So,
Does everyone get their HP back in, or level back in HP for resting?
yes.
Cool.
And spell slots back. Yay!
Yay.
Let's see. Let's memorize. Oh, now I've got to cast that spell. What spell do I want to memorize
And
tomorrow?
Tatia is going to put her armor on right away, just in case. She will waste no time.
Yeah. Just sleep in the armor from now on. Be prepared.
Right.
Be prepared.
What is it? You get exhausted if you sleep in armor?
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah.
Never mind. Exhausted's worse than fatigued.
In the morning. So we made it to morning.
Yes, it's the morning.
I will cast extended mage armor on myself and Nicodemus.
Extended mage armor.
Ooh,
I have that rod of extend now, so I might as well.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. You might as well.
My rod extends too.
So 14 hours of mage armor.
The hell is that noise?
That was the Peer Gynt suite. Thank you.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Culture.
Is it though? Is it though? I guess it is a bit. Maybe.
All right. So we're all waking up, and how's everybody feeling? Did you all have a very good night's rest?
Yes. I believe Silas goes back to 31.
He does.
Adequate.
Nice.
Oh no, you're only
yes.
fatigued.
It's still bad though. It's not bad, but it's not.
What type of armor does Tatia use?
Mithril chain, I think.
Correct.
Is it mithril chain?
Is that light?
Victorian secret.
Mithril chain and heavy steel shield.
Yeah, it's a chain shirt, right?
Chain shirts are medium, right? Are they light?
It is. I don't have any notes on it, so I don't know. Run times 4.
It is light armor.
Oh, so she can sleep in it.
Yeah, she can sleep in. Now, I was wondering, with my armor training, does that apply to sleeping in it?
I don't know. I'll have to look into it, but I think there's definitely stuff you can get that allows you to sleep in armor. Which then there's actually an enchantment, isn't there?
Yes.
That lets you sleep in armor.
So then, in that
there's
case,
a spell you can do normally if it.
There's also the one that lets you do the Guyver, where you kind of suck it into the back of your neck or whatever.
Yeah.
There is a spell. It's called Ambien.
in that case, does that mean that last battle I totally could have just left my chain shirt on?
Apparently, yes, maybe.
Well, that's okay. I rock.
Yep.
Apparently
You don't
you
need
do.
armor.
No armor.
Right.
That I would agree with.
Okay, what are you doing in the morning?
Hey, so Tatia says, so who's making coffee? Silas, what's that I smell?
Dead trolls, mistress.
Ugh, they smell like butt.
Sorry, the acid ruined the hide, Silas.
I wasn't going to skin them for you, sir. It's not really the thing to be skinning the intelligent creatures of this world. One would get a reputation.
No. Whew. Well, should we clean this area up, or do we want to leave these guys out as a warning?
A warning to whom, mistress? It is,
I don't know. Let's put a silly little flag on top of it.
Let's put hats on them.
Yeah!
They will feed nature.
This is also true. We could just, prop them up nicely against some rocks. Maybe put a smile on their faces. Give them a little waving hand so that as they deteriorate, they give everyone a pleasant startle when they come by. Is that okay? Apparently, I broke Kiernan.
Never mind.
Okay, so is that what we're going to do with them? Can we? Yes.
I mean,
do we want to give them a proper burial? I think it's kind of fun to leave them as like little waving for people.
It'll make it easier for the wildlife to feed off them.
Put them in a compromising arrangement.
What are you doing with these troll corpses?
I was going to prop them up in this area over here, leaning against each other, kind of waving, and I want to prop up their faces in a smile.
A little ghoulish there, madam.
Is that...
Do we need, trees to impale them like Midgard-Zolom style, or will they stand up by themselves?
Madam,
That's a little out of character for me.
I wouldn't say so, madam. Not necessarily, but it isn't exactly something that might be endorsed by, say, our patron.
Okay, well then maybe we just we will.
This whole I think it's the Asmodean, mistress. I think he's corrupting everyone by making them play with the dead. I would keep an eye on him.
Well, then I better do that. Thank you so much for the advice, Silas.
Oh, welcome. And the dead should be honored where appropriate and left alone where not. It's not difficult. Don't poke dead things. We tell children this, mistress.
Yes.
What are you doing getting excited about? I mean, what happens when you're dead? Am I supposed to sit you in a corner with a smile on your face? How disrespectful.
We get a Bernice!
That sounds great.
He just kind of humps and walks off to pack the horses.
Okay. Well, you know what? I say it's time to get out of here. Let's go.
So I shouldn't animate one of the trolls before we leave.
I mean,
no.
Do you have anything to carry around?
Do not do that, Alexander. Very bad.
I don't have batteries to carry anyways.
We leave them for the crows.
I think it's appropriate. Let's just move them out. Should we move them at least out of the way? Push them over to the side?
Nah.
Okay. Let's go.
I don't know who you think
they're just dead trolls.
Okay, let's go. Is there anything off of them that we can loot?
Loincloths.
You want to
look? They have gear?
I mean, they might.
That's right, they're intelligent. Silas said so.
They are intelligent.
Let us search their bodies for any loot.
So two of them have rough sacks just kind of tied around their waists, and the other one has something that may have been a shoulder bag at one point, just made of more sackcloth, just kind of piled with a string that goes up over his shoulder.
Detecting magic?
Tatia goes over to one and stands by it and casts Detect Magic.
Okay, you both cast Detect Magic.
Oh, hold on. I did not hear that. No, go ahead and cast it, Alexander.
Well, it's okay.
Everyone cast Detect Magic. All of you line up and cast Detect
I
Magic.
detect traps in the bag.
Okay. Make me a detect. Make me a perception check.
I'm kidding.
Oh shit.
Okay. You don't think there's any magical things here? At least you can't see any.
Okay. So Tatia reaches down for the bag that is closest to her and
Okay.
looks inside.
All right, you look in the inside. There's a nasty smell. It appears that it's stuffed full of like rotten meat.
Snacks.
Leftovers.
And in and amongst it, there are a few coins and pieces, small items like weapons, just knickknacks and strange things.
Okay.
Large
Tatia...
bugs kind of crawl around in the meat, but it's pretty unsavory.
Any access cards or anything?
Yeah, there's a bright red no fucking access card. The fuck,
it's a
dude.
green card. We need. Oh god.
How about a mega elixir?
So Tatia quickly jerks her head back from the smell and goes, "Oh, this stinks. I don't see anything in here worth reaching my hands in here for. But if any of you want to take a look, you are more than welcome to."
I'll do it.
All right, so I toss the bag over.
I will take all the coins. I don't care about the rotten meat smell. I just want the coins.
Okay, you take the coins. Overall, you get you get 3 silver discs. You get 14 gold.
Wow.
And about 32 silver.
Cool.
I put my hand in the rotten meat, so I believe I deserve the lion's share. Or do we have some kind of communal pot that someone's carrying, basically all the money, and we use it as like a joint account?
Yes.
Fine. But I go ahead and swallow one of the gold coins for later.
Really? Have you seen where it's been?
Con save. Rock grab.
You're right. Pretty nasty.
What are those worms that are in the Numerian plains? Oh, the shoot.
Zen worms?
That's the ones. Those look creepy as hell.
They are pretty bad. Let's not lie. Zen worms look pretty nasty.
So I reach down for the next bag. And,
Okay.
What are the contents inside?
Okay, you open the next bag. Inside again, it is filled with what looks like most of a deer, although its flesh appears to be strangely unrotten. Although it doesn't appear fresh, it's somehow preserved.
Interesting. Tatia takes a look at it, very curious, and would she be able to use knowledge of nature to figure out why it looks like this?
You can try.
It's probably killed in the last day.
So rolled 23.
So you've been around here. You've heard of. There is a creature that lives here called a Zen worm.
Oh god.
Well, looky there.
And you can actually use an alchemical distillate of some of its fluids to create something that prevents flesh from decaying.
Would this be useful to us?
Basically, well, I mean, maybe, but I mean, right now you don't have any of that. It was so. What you're assuming here is that the troll didn't kill the deer and then make the distillate and make it. It killed the person who had the deer, who had made the distillate.
Yes, that would make sense.
And then took the deer. So you actually look at the skin of it. It appears to be like greasy, like there's something rubbed all over the body.
Like a sheen on it.
And actually, now you're examining it closer, you realize that the hair is mostly dissolved and that the skin is also starting to dissolve.
Ew. Very interesting. Well,
it's a face cream.
It looks like a deer. Does anybody want to take a look? Otherwise, I'm going to toss it aside. Is the bag worth saving?
No, it's a rotten old burlap bag.
So
in the bottom of the bag, you find a ruby.
Ooh.
Okay, that is worth grabbing, and I reach my hand in and put. God damn it! And I pull it out and I look at it, and I think Abu in Aladdin when he touches.
It like glows in her eyes.
Yeah, and it's just like ooh.
Touch nothing but the lamp.
I like that Evan has played Kiernan for like 2 hours and is already like, how can I steal from the party?
Is the ruby too big for me to swallow?
I mean, probably not, but you might regret it tomorrow. Actually, your butthole's pretty big, so you probably wouldn't regret it all that much.
Can I just hold?
Yes, you may.
The ruby, so I get my hedonistic input, so I don't lose my.
Yeah, and then someone's going to take it away, and then you're going to lose it again, right?
Yep.
It's 1-2 with the praise.
Oh. You guys mind if I just hold this? Just like hold it for the day?
22. The ruby is maybe an inch in size. It's a good size, and it has been worked. You think it's probably worth about 225 gold.
Yeah, well, I haven't handed it to you. I'm going to hold on to this motherfucker, Kieran.
I have an erection.
Touch it.
What's new?
It's not a lie. Kiernan's so easy to play. He hits stuff. He runs from combat. I mean,
Tatia gives an erection.
There was a third bag, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but, you know.
With the ruby, it's the ruby, guys.
It's funny.
Is that the ruby in your pocket?
Is that a ruby in your pocket, or am I excited to see you?
Is that a ruby in your pocket?
Come on, bag 3, extinction wave device.
You said it was about an inch long. That seems about right.
Yeah. Right.
Tries to put stuff into strange holes or strange things.
And there's one more bag.
Come on.
Outside,
check it out. Extinction wave device, clone pod.
Yeah.
What's inside? What do I find?
You open the bag and find the upper torso of what was probably a human.
Oh.
It is pretty rotten as well.
That you might be able to bury.
Tatia goes, ugh, and just drops it.
Kiernan, who has no objections, searches every crevice of that body for anything valuable.
Okay. Kiernan searches every crevice of the body.
Gold teeth, like anything.
Kiernan comes up with 2 grenades.
Yes!
Nice. What kind of grenades?
Do I add those to my inventory?
I mean,
not you.
I mean, ultimately, Kiernan would do that, but whether the party would like to let him, that's another matter.
I mean, does anyone else use explosives? Because I remember Kiernan tends to be the one that runs in and uses explosives.
We kind of put it into a party inventory and divvy it up if it's needed. So,
okay.
Like
well,
that.
someone has to
identify
actually
the grenades.
Harry, that would be a good idea. Let's identify these grenades.
Yes.
Please.
Would that be engineering, perhaps?
Sure, let's do it.
26.
Oh,
That's
no. You totally identify them. Both of them are the same. They are bio grenades.
Oh, we haven't had those before.
Acid damage?
No.
Bring us a Pathfinder lesson. What is a bio grenade?
Things looking.
All right.
See his little face. He's not going to be happy. If you throw these, you are seriously sliding down that ladder. I mean, yes. Kiernan might... I mean, you could always let them go underneath an orphanage or something, I suppose.
Infects creatures who save with a DC 15 Fortitude save with bubonic plague. No onset.
Oh my my God, that's so not
I volunteer to
cool.
hold these for safety for the group.
I'm all
okay, but I keep the pins.
they are very pricey though, but selling them might be a challenge, and I don't know whether you'd want to.
Is it because
have you seen what we sold before?
Yeah, I have, but giving entire orphanages bubonic plague isn't. I mean, that doesn't stop it from spreading once it's started as well. Remember?
Right, I'm adding
well,
them to my.
I can do that without grenades, so.
Is there a way to, since we wouldn't be able to sell it, would we be able to
you can sell
it and make like a big show of it and be like, oh look, we got rid of these bio grenades and we've helped save the community.
Well, £1 each.
If you want to follow the good path, we sell them to a good church that will then destroy them. We sell them to them so they can destroy them and get them out of the market.
Perfect. Yeah. That's what we should do then. That's what I would.
All right. Well, I'm going to hold these until we find a good church. And
then you should put them on your character sheet, so maybe they'll explode while you're holding them.
I think when Bill comes back and finds bio grenades, he's going to be pretty excited.
He is, and he's going to be like, I'm going to throw my bio grenade, and the whole party's going to be like, no, 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 no! Because we know what happens with grenades. Bill throws the grenade, and then somebody else picks it back up and throws it back. That's what always happens.
Yes. Oh, God.
Grenade juggling.
Can we tell with that engineering how long the fuse is or how long from pulling the pin?
Yeah, you know exactly. You throw the grenade, and then it goes off at is it the start of your next turn?
Yeah, start of your next turn.
So it gives a whole round for everyone else to pick it up and throw it back.
Especially people with like mage hand and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's like all kinds of What you really want to do is take your rocket launcher to the outside of some friendly town and just punt them in there.
Or Silver Disc
that sounds good.
Hall,
Right? Oh, let's go to Silver Disc Hall and throw. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Let's go destroy the tabernacle.
You and that tabernacle.
No, I got to make the tabernacle first.
Okay. All right, so what's up now? We've investigated the bags.
Yes, there's a dead body in it. Already Silas is digging a hole. He saw what you were doing.
All right.
Probably for the best.
So I walk up to Silas and say, do you need a hand?
No, mistress, I've got this. Why don't you wash off that rank odor? I'll deal with this gentleman.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And so I walk away to wash myself off and make myself look a little more presentable, freshen up.
Would it be appropriate if I stone shape a memorial or something? Silas?
I mean, it would, but we didn't really know this gentleman. I feel that our only real task, at minimum, is to bury him and leave him where we didn't even know who he worshipped, so maybe we're doing this wrong, but it does seem to be one of the generic ways of passing one on, so to speak, and making sure that one doesn't get eaten by something like trolls, and, I mean, we could burn him if you wish, whatever you like. I just find digging a hole is easier than building a pyre, and it draws a little less attention.
Agreed. Yes, I don't think a fire would be a good idea.
I do. Draw on a fire. See how many more trolls we can attract.
Fuck, no.
20 more trolls.
So intelligent creatures means no troll burgers. Okay.
Troll burgers.
While how much longer is it going to take Silas to dig up the graves?
It takes him about an hour to. I mean, it's only half a person because the other half is gone, haven't been eaten by trolls.
Okay,
so it takes him about an hour to do the burial.
Okay, so during that hour, then Tatia cleans up, and while she cleans up, she talks to the rest of the group and says, "All right, so what is our plan for the day?"
Travel south towards Iadenveigh?
I mean, I think that sounds pretty good to me. In about an hour, we will get out of here. Sounds good to me. Is there anything that anybody needs to get ready before we get on the road, or no?
Mage armored.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. Well, then I
I'm
will
neutral.
go check with Silas to see how far along he is, and after that, maybe we could wrap things up and get a move on. So Tatia goes back over to Silas and sees how far along, how much time has passed.
I don't know.
Let's just pretend that all the time has passed then. All right, what are we doing now?
He's traveling, I assume.
All right, so we're traveling now.
You might want to check out Mark of the Dragon's suggestion for dealing with the grenades, by the way.
That's why you pull the pin, free action, and hold your action to throw it just before whoever is in front of you in the initiative acts. Poof.
And then it's not lying around. But it's more funny if they just throw it and then it just skitters around and no one's sure where it's going to go off.
We just got to rip off all the markings so you can't tell those from the explodey grenades.
Right? It's just like grenade ping pong at that point.
See, I feel like the worst grenades ever in Borderlands are sticky grenades. The characters won't throw grenades back at you usually. Or at least I don't even know if they can. Maybe they can, and it just very rarely happen. But I always like the tracker grenades anyways. They're just better. But yeah, sticky grenades. Because then you get it, and they stick to them, and then they run right back at you and explode. You're like, but that's the logic of grenades. They suck, but they're also a lot of fun.
Kilimanjaro.
Until you lose an arm.
It's all fun in games until you lose an arm.
That's hilarious.
Right.
Exactly. All right, so I now we're on the road. We're moving, and what happens?
You continue your day. You travel down the Dagger River.
We saunter over.
A diddly dumpty day.
Eventually, as it becomes dark, you see the lights of a town ahead.
Oh.
We throw all the bio grenades into the town.
Right.
Oh, well, you could just throw them into the river. I mean, if you.
In it goes.
All right, Kiernan,
throw them into the river. That's really awful, isn't it?
Oh my god.
You guys suck.
Yeah,
you guys are like the worst humans.
We're not
actually. I just pointed out the most efficient way to kill the town.
As a Kyle, I take offense to that.
The creepy fetchling man.
Yeah. He worships Asmodeus.
I don't recall a town. A town
does he though?
That's what it says on his character sheet.
Does he though?
That
is true. When in Numeria, do as Numerians do.
Walk like a Numerian.
Drink all of the Numerian fluids. So the town is on a hill. It is surrounded by reasonable greenery and some actual trees.
Which one of us notices it first?
All of you notice it exactly the same time.
I get excited by it and say, "Look, a town!
A town!
A town!"
I don't believe it was on the maps.
It is. It's Iadenveigh. I've sped you up because you're boring me.
Oh.
See, that's what we do. We should just wander around with our thumbs up our asses until Hal gives us what we want.
I mean, another day was just going to be... Okay, you travel for 2 days and reach Iadenveigh.
All right.
How about that? That better?
That sounds great.
It's towards evening, and you approach the wooden walls. There is a moat. It's basically a Motte and Bailey, which is pretty exciting.
What?
A Motte and Bailey.
What is that?
It is a moat with a wall with a rise in the center with
a Motte and Bailey.
Motte and Bailey.
Motte and Bailey. Motte and Bailey Castle. A Motte and Bailey Castle is a fortification with a wooden or stone keep situated on a raised area of ground called a motte, accompanied by a walled courtyard or bailey, surrounded by a protective ditch and palisade.
Except for it's a town instead of a keep.
Right.
Cool. All right.
But it basically has the same style. It has a moat, essentially, a ditch, and it has a wall all the way around, and then it has a rise in the center.
Are there any cool animals in the moat?
dinosaurs, maybe a few sharks.
Stone wall.
It does no. It's wooden. The wall is made of wood.
Oh, I thought the sharks were made of wood.
Dinosaurs.
Sharks are made. That's the one. That's one of the things that always disappoints me when they release a new bestiary. They always add more dinosaurs, and I'm like, I don't want more dinosaurs. That's just a waste of pages. I don't need more dinosaurs. I don't need the stats for more dinosaurs. I've got like 5 bestiaries that already have enough dinosaurs.
Some of us don't think there's such a thing as enough dinosaurs.
So you should run us a game where we all get to play really low-tech people in a place where there's dinosaurs.
Jurassic Park?
I guess, but like a fantasy low-tech people.
Okay.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs?
Cadillacs and without the Cadillacs. Just sticks and dinosaurs. Slingshots and dinosaurs. So, looking down...
Southern jungle tribe dinosaurs too.
Yeah, I think there's some things here. I mean, with this D&D, they ride dinosaurs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's always like the Lost World where there's dinosaur riders. Okay, you look down upon the town of Iadenveigh, and that seems like a good place to end before we get involved in this next, what will be termed as a conversations with people of the place that you have arrived to see. You see up on top of the hill there is a large building that you assume may be the high home you were told about.
Ooh.
The man in High Castle.
Right.
Dog is dead.
I guess you guys want some XP for them trolls, right?
Ooh,
Yes, please.
Yes, we would love some. Thank you.
Trolls. They are
Daddy, how?
challenge rating 5. You killed 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be 1,600 each. So that would be, 4,800?
Yep.
1,600 XP each.
And split 4 ways. $1,200 apiece.
1,200 apiece. How are you doing? You're far away from
37,400.
Far away.
Yeah.
When do you level? Like 97?
51.
Oh, 51's far. Actually, it's probably not that far, honestly. I don't know what the level breaks are here. I better check that. Make sure you're actually at the right level when you get to the right places. Tells me no less. Well, otherwise you'll end up wandering into the wrong places at the wrong levels, and then things will be harder, which I don't honestly mind. But
I bet you don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's like you
Nick,
did with
he's
Skull
such
and
a
Shackles and basically boated around the entire island designed to give you experience and ended up at a fight like 2 levels lower than you should have been. But, it's good. Yeah,
I think we could have made it.
That's good. The PC should be... Hey, you should be at 9th level by the end of this adventure. Oh, you should be 10th level by the end of this adventure.
Ooh, I hope so. Halfway there.
Nice.
You should be level 10 by the end of this adventure, apparently.
So it's either going to be a town of people that hate androids or just plain up technically people.
That's exciting.
You'd already kind of, you did listen a little, you did ask about Iadenveigh a little bit, and they did tell you that they didn't really trust technology.
That might be a problem for me.
And yes, Mark of the Dragon is correct. 10th level if you survive long enough to get there. Honestly, reading this adventure out of all 6 in this arc, it feels the most disjointed with the rest of the story. And there's certain parts of it that I look at it and I'm like, I know why you put that there, but it's really kind of... It's going to take some prep for you, I think. It's going to be... There's going to be certain fights in this, I think, that are going to be difficult. Yeah, agreed. It's Mark of the Dragon says it's kind of a standalone and weird book. It's a strange one. It's almost like they had something else in here, and they didn't quite like it for some reason and just kind of moved this guy in, or they thought... Right. There's been too much talking and town stuff for a while. Let's put something in here they can grind on for a bit.
Brown now.
And yes, I can see that too. This part of the adventure is the part where I was just like, what's going on? Why is it? It seems to lose its momentum a bit.
Go with the flow.
Oh, as long as there's some cool tech to dig up or spells to learn, I'm game.
There's opportunities in this. There absolutely are. The actual book isn't bad. It just seems odd in this arc, I think. I think that's more what it is. It's a strange book in this arc, and there's some really cool things in it. Just odd things also.
Yeah.
Strange mixes of things. Well, yeah, I mean, in most adventure paths, there's always the weakest book, right? You just hope it isn't the last. You just hope it isn't the last one. So I don't know whether this book's the weakest because the next one's a strange one too. But and then the next one. But
So we're gonna have to go through 3 more fucked up books.
Oh yeah, there's some strange shit ahead of you in this.
The titles of them are pretty horrifying.
Yeah, I think on the kind of arc of the kind of rating system of adventure paths, I think this one really, I don't know whether it's really heavily played. It's not one that people are like, oh my goodness, Iron Gods, it's like the best adventure path in the world. I think that one's owned by probably one of the Rune Lords books or Kingmaker. So I don't know. In my head, I guess it depends on what you like. I actually quite like Reign of Winter. I think that was kind of a funny arc, especially considering one of the books takes you to modern day Earth. Well, not modern day, historical Earth.
That seems cool.
Yeah.
Reign as in EIG or AI?
EIGN, yeah.
Okay. Good question, Bits. How many books are there in Iron Gods?
There's 6. Most adventure paths have 6 books. And I'd like to say, Mark of the Dragon is right. This is a good point in the adventure to ask the players to re-examine their character goals and motives and see if their experiences have shifted their focus.
Ooh, do we want to do that in an episode? Do we want to do that now? Do we want to prepare that and have that ready for the beginning of
you may want to think about it. I don't think it's a bad... this is book 3 of 6.
I know
I
I've
don't
definitely
think it's a bad
asked...
idea because this is the point in the game where characters are kind of set in their track. So you intended to play this, and normally it takes somewhere in my head about 10 sessions to really start to set a character in motion, and then you get some time to kind of get money and spend money and see where it's going. And this is the point where you kind of have your trajectory kind of locked in. So you should know where your personality is and how it interacts with the party, how you kind of react to situations, what your roles are in combat, what you bring to the game. So it is a good time to sit down and go, okay, my intentions were this, but because I've started out thinking, I'm going to be this quiet, and it just fails, and I'm entirely different to what I wanted to be. And sometimes that means I have to kind of rethink things and kind of reframe with the group, and it's not a bad idea. It is actually quite a good idea to do it from time to time.
Like how Tatia is going to turn evil any minute now.
And also, yes.
God.
Another good point from Mr. of the Dragon is it's a good time to decide if you're liking your character or whether you might want to change it for something else.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm fucking loving my character.
See, in my mind,
literally everything I want her to be.
In my mind, Kiernan is the furthest from his intended character. He's supposed to be a lawful evil worshipper of Asmodeus, and I think he often plays it quite chaotic-y, and not really all that evil-y.
Like chaotic, sneaky?
Kind of.
For the laws.
Well, yeah, and he always said he emphasized the lawful part of lawful evil.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is a big town. It's pretty organized, like Mr. of the Dragon is saying. So it is a good way to introduce new characters. It's a good kind of staging point.
Cool.
And it's more stable than Scrap Wall.
So you're saying I need to create a luchador?
Right. That just does grappling. That's going for that feat that lets you pick up people and throw them and then bounce them back at you.
I want to fucking pile drive someone.
There's some ridiculous like wrestling style feats you can use. It really gets stupid after a minute. The sleepy dogs. Fighter brawler, don't get him started. He loves that whole. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get him. Don't do it.
Fighter man.
Nick wants a fighter. Nick wants a Pathfinder character that is all about the wrestling. I can't even remember what this is. Fighter brawler. Yeah, that would be a pretty good. What's the feat that lets you throw people and get them bouncing back again? I can't remember.
That's hilarious.
There's a lot of those feats that started out as
I think a monk would be a fun character to play.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Like in a good way or like a bad way? Like my kind of stupid where I'm like, that is so stupid good.
It's I mean, this is certainly a fantasy game, and you are definitely spending the feats to do it. So yeah, it's
I know people that like hate monk builds.
Oh yeah, there's all because they just break things. You'll be like, look at my great, and the monk's busy throttling it to the ground. Look at my it's just so terrible.
Well, that's why I would have my my youth pastor monk.
What? What is a youth pastor monk? Please tell me.
That's one of my threat characters. I come up with multiple characters to threaten Hal that if he kills off one of my characters, that's what's coming.
That's right.
So it'll be things like the Cockney Bard or the youth pastor.
Same as Elliot Goulding.
Elliot.
I just wanted to do an all cleric party based off Celtic Head.
I just
nice.
don't like music because it makes me feel good, oi?
What was the like? Sure, resurrection spells are cool, but you know who could resurrect without using a spell? Jesus.
No, every miracle Jesus did could be covered by a 3rd level spell, so.
That's funny. Okay, kids, let's say goodnight because I'm tired.
Nighty.
Thank you all. Visit us on the Discord. Let's make Nick some really terrible characters.
I'll play them all. I do not care.
Oh my god.
You really will. I mean, every single. I'm going to look up that feat because I thought it was ridiculous. But hey, what do you do? Night, y'all. Have a good week.
Night.
Night.
You're listening to the smooth sound of RPGMP3.com. Dungeon on.